but he's not telling the truth.
That's okay. All I'm saying is we
I know,
gotta give
I'm not
somebody
saying
credit.
you.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm telling you, I know for a fact, due to personal dealing, he's not telling the truth. I've acquired some knowledge, Lionel. I was
Okay.
waiting to see what you were going to do, sir. I think you need to do that lie detector test. I think you need to let that girl fail so everybody can realize who you really are. Because the truth is, everything that you're doing, it is textbook out of another content creator's playbook. Don't admit too much. Just say you're a little bit sorry, but don't be sorry for anything else and blame it on everyone else. You are following a script. Do you know there's another content creator that I know? Her name is Sherelle. Her and her husband Perry, they live in Vegas. And they stumbled across some information that I wanted to share with you before I drop down and watch the show.
Okay.
There are a group of content creators that are on an email list and they concoct stories on YouTube together.
Mm-hmm.
And then they share the stories together so that they can lock down and maintain the algorithm around the story. And then when it gets to the top of the food chain, that content creator does the big interview and makes all the money. And then everybody gets their little breakdown and these super chats and these cash apps. Yeah. And
Hmm.
allegedly, that team has been working the Lamisha Fuller story.
Okay. Okay. So all of this in the background has been something that they've been planning for a while. Even the
They've been
apology.
concocting this from the second that I did Pierce Morgan.
Yeah.
They've been trying to convince people that I had something to do with these girls. Because when I was on Pierce Morgan, I said I had 3 victims that were ready to come forward. The problem is, I didn't say I had Diddy victims. I said I have 3 victims against the Carters. That's not Diddy.
Mm-hmm.
I knew the second that they attached my name to this, I knew it was a setup. And I
Mm-hmm.
know exactly who these content creators are. And I'm not going to blow their top today. I'm going to let you cook and I'm going to sit back and enjoy. But when it does come, I will give you a heads up. You might want to see what's about to go down because everything that they're doing is wire fraud. This is
Mm-hmm.
public corruption.
Yeah.
Every time they posted that girl's Cash App, every time they posted their Cash Apps, any other Cash Apps, all super chats with information that you knew was fraudulent. Meanwhile, attacking real victims, attacking real survivors. And now Jane Doe has been forced to come out.
Mm-hmm.
They dropped her case and she has to refile again. And you're still you if you were gonna bring the girl back to keep lying when we know she's lying, you could have saved the apology.
Right.
G,
Right. Right. Well, his
because the
apology
picture,
go
no, because
against
the
these
picture,
also.
no, the bitch, she said the picture. She said that was her in the picture.
She's lying also. That's what I said. She's
25 different content
apologizing and
creators
lying.
in the past week have gone through all 160 Getty images from that place. It's not her. And if it is her, why does she have pictures of herself blurred out in her own phone?
Pictures of herself blurred out.
Like, I don't got pictures in my phone blurred out
Right.
of my face, of
Right.
my receipt. Oh, yeah, let me blur this before I save it in my photo gallery.
Done by nobody. Like,
Guess what? I don't care how many times she press and curl that perm. That's not your hair type, lady.
it's not.
And more importantly, you've had a lot of those tattoos a long time.
And it's not her shoulders.
You still missing the tattoo? Shoulders? You mean clothes rack? She's smuggling baby midgets in
That's
her
what I'm saying.
shirt.
Yeah. She got
Wrong
big
body
old
type.
boobs. Shoulders like that do not create boobs that big. Like body types
She's
are
got
body
Sherry
types.
Shepherd rack.
Right. Because from
She's
a
got they
biological
ain't made
standpoint,
They
from
ain't made body magic for
a, right,
this
from a
yet.
biological standpoint, shoulders that small and narrow by the actual John Doe cannot hold titties that big. God
Not
knows
without
what he's
constantly
doing.
tipping
You
over.
can't make a body frame and then give that same body frame big old like
Wendy Williams gave it a
5 pound
try.
titty.
Wendy gave it a try. She tried to defy gravity. But at the end of the day, this is just a little old girl from East Dallas, down on her luck.
Mm-hmm.
I know he's, I'm telling you, the more I look
Yep.
at her, I got to call one of my girls from Lucera from over there in North Tower. I'm sure she been there. I'm going to find out what the real deal is with her because what they also don't realize is they put her life on the line. She's dealing with dangerous people. And from what I heard, that boyfriend of hers he got a real nasty temper and he wants her to keep turning in this money. And if you kept
Wait,
seeing,
wait, wait,
he
wait.
did the,
Who's boyfriend? Who's boyfriend?
Lamisha,
She got a boyfriend?
allegedly she has
Okay.
allegedly an abusive fiance
Okay.
who's been helping her gather up all of her cash apps and making her run. You know she got a YouTube channel, right?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she just went live the other day and asking people to bless her and bless her and bless her. This is not somebody who is thinking clearly. You
Hmm.
have committed public corruption and now you've been busted out. Now you want to be another victim. I mean, what's up with this make a wish thing with these people? We got Bronny James making a wish for an NBA career. We got we got
The bottom line is, Jag, this is like the new scam. You know, they was doing a
oh, this
Bitcoin
isn't
dance and
new.
all this and
This
that.
isn't
This
new.
is
This isn't new. This particular crew
uh,
of thieves
yeah.
have been doing this for years on YouTube.
Okay.
The question is why is YouTube allowing them to keep doing it? Because they're putting this girl's life in jeopardy.
Yes.
She should go to jail for wire fraud. Period. She
Yeah.
should.
Because
And
it's
maybe in jail, she'll be forced to get the help that she needs because she was sent therapists for her to start working with. And rather than tapping in with those therapists, she's going live and asking for Cash App and Super Chat.
and making Lionel be her manager.
Oh no, Lionel B did that after he dumped Adria when they decided they was going to burn her.
At the end of the day, what I'm saying is,
It's
like,
all a
for
scam.
if you were just like you weren't Jaguar Wright and you was just a victim that didn't have a voice, and you came to me and said, "Hey, I want to come on your platform." One, I'm not going to try to be your manager. I'm just going to give you the platform. I'm not
Managers
going to
get
say, "Hey,
percentages.
I'm not right."
Managers get percentages.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I'm not
20,
going to say, "Hey, let me be your
20.
manager so we can make money together going all these." I wouldn't do no mess like that.
They got lifelong deals for the content.
Yes.
Why would you need a lifelong deal for content? $1,000 a pop and 50 to 60% of ad revenue share for the duration that the video makes. Like, there's a whole lot going on with the analytics. I swear to God, it's like they done turned YouTube into the new welfare office.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the
And
21st is check day.
and it's two things that can actually transpire after all of this stupid debauchery, Jaguar. One, of course, Diddy can actually ask for a mistrial and get a
Mhm.
mistrial. That's the first thing. But
Yeah.
another thing, YouTube can turn around and start changing their ways of paying YouTubers and say, if you have to do this, start making things a little bit more muddy where people can lose their channels easier, or either we can't get paid from doing certain things. Like, for example, you can't get paid in interview style because we don't know who the other person is, so you can only do videos by yourself. It could be anything. They can just add something on there where you can get struck down for random reasons because of the stupid shit that they doing, because somebody takes somebody to court or whatever. Next thing you know, they try to sue YouTube.
I got a better idea, and this will make it even simpler. Because,
Mhm.
see, everything that you're complaining about, the most of that danger lives in the avatar world, in the avatar space. See, it's not the content creators whose faces are out front, it's all of their affiliated avatar channels that are working the backdrop. I saw a guy in two chats last night. I had to screenshot it and turn it into a short. Apparently, he started a beef with somebody who's a supporter of my channel that has her own channel, put my name in it, went live talking about he's giving me the smoke because I'm platforming people that are lying on him, and Danny Robinson is right, and whoopty whoopty whoop. And I'm like, I've pulled up on his chat and I'm like, I have nothing to do with this. And if you have an issue with another content creator, it's best not to blame it on me because I have nothing to do with it. More importantly,
Misrepresenting.
more importantly, why are you sitting here running after me, all based on the word of someone who is technically a cyberstalker? Oh, no, 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 she just said so. We just need answers, Jack. Oh, okay. So guess what I did? I went over to her show, the content creator who he subs for and is a member of. And
Yeah.
I saw him in the chat and I located him in the chat. And then I started going through other channels. We bumped into one. Guess what? He was typing in her chat, hey, I'm a new subscriber. Do you really like Jag? Trolling. Now, the question is, why would he need to be in two chats at the same time if he wasn't working an agenda? You know what I think? I think if YouTube makes every content creator who wants to upload video content cam up, I think that'll change the whole game. Because see, you got these
I
larger
agree.
content creators
I agree.
who
Camming
got
people
their
up.
face out there, but the
Yes.
avatars are the
Avatar.
rocks that they use to hide their hands. There are 5 content creators right now that are working with Lionel B that are helping gang stalk Lamisha Fuller to force her into doing what he wants her to do. And I can prove that, Lionel.
Hold on 1 second. Moeezy, do not block anybody unless they say something that will get my channel demonetized. They can say, I don't care about disrespectful stuff because we have been we don't care. So do not block anybody. They say, but if they say something that can get my channel demonetized, like that P word, the R word,
Yeah.
or if they say some crazy stuff, then block them. But if they say Miss Let Go's ugly, or Jag got a big head, leave them people alone. We don't care. Okay. All right. Go ahead. Go ahead, Jag.
Oh, no, it's fine. I got mods over at my channel, so if they come over there, they're going to get busted in the head with a wrench.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry. I got a little cold. I'm coming down with me and my man. It's been so long since I've been in a relationship and had a joint cold.
His joint
You
cold.
know. Yeah,
Hilarious.
you know. You get a
Yeah.
cold, they get a cold, everybody get a cold, we all eating soup. You know. So that's been nice. But no, real rad. That's what's going on. That's the game. So what I really would have to say leading out, and I'm sure your commentary is gonna be brilliant, but I just wanted to give you this little bit and I
Mhm.
wanted to share this dream. I want everyone to see what you're doing because
Thank
everyone needs to see this. This is a disaster. This is a disaster that is going real world disaster with real world issues for the people that are involved. Now, I don't want to see nobody hurt. I don't want to see nobody unalive. But this girl, there's going to be a lot of people that are angry at her. There's going to be a lot of people who are actual survivors, Diddy or not, that are going to look at her as a problem. She's got a bullet on her back, a sign on her back, a bullseye. And guess what? Lionel B gets to hide in his house or in one of his 4 cars in Florida somewhere. That girl is in Texas, and I can tell you something right now. She is not going to like going outside. This holiday season, it's beginning to look a lot like lynchings. Like
Yo,
it's bad.
whoa.
It's bad.
No. I hope not. I hope not.
They no, listen to me, dude. There was a content creator 2 nights ago that was sitting up mad at her that she said she was gonna call the police and file a report for her stalking her and stalking her family. So they was sitting there planning a white warrant.
What's a white warrant?
In Dallas County, if someone is acting manic or what you think is not mentally stable, a loved one
Mhm.
or a witness can go to the mental health authority, file the white warrant. If you have enough to qualify, the cops can just come and pick you up and take you to the psych hospital.
Oh
They're going
wow.
to they're going to DU rug you instantly. They're going
Yeah.
to detain you,
Yeah.
and you're going to have to fight to prove you're sane to get out.
Wow.
Now, let's just say she is mentally ill and she does need the help. That's fine. Let's just say she was just committed to getting this Christmas money and getting that new car.
Mm.
And so she was willing to lie for it.
Yeah.
And when you got a boyfriend or a fiance that's aggressive telling you you better take this money because we need this money, you might feel as though you don't have much of a choice now that you already in too deep.
Yeah. Yeah.
But at the end of the day, she's facing fraud charges by herself.
Yeah.
She's facing federal wire fraud for every Cash App transaction that she earned lying about Jane Doe's story.
And
Like
then
these are her.
what's crazy is, and she just admitted that she was lying, which now incriminates her even worse.
Yeah, but she said, okay, so I was lying about the D&D, but I was definitely on the table. This is the funny thing. It kind of reminds me, like when I look at these people, I believe Misha, she's not lying. I believe Misha, she's not lying. It reminds me of those women when you come up to them and you show them the picture with his side chick at the club, and you like, girl, can you believe your nigga was here with this chick? Whoopty whoopty woo, yada yada yada, right? And she
Mm.
look, that don't even look nothing like him. You bought him that shirt though. That's the shirt you bought him. What do you mean he don't look nothing like him? I don't believe it. That's what these people who are stuck on stupid about. They sound like girlfriends that don't want to admit that their boyfriends is cheating on them like everybody else.
Yeah, they just don't want to admit it. And I think it's disgusting. It's so
No,
disgusting.
because nobody wants to be a sucker. But guess what? Maybe this is the best holiday season gift all of you can get. Everybody who believed the Lamisha Fuller story, accept now and embrace you are a sucker. You wanted to believe that. You saw it. You missed the drama from surviving R. Kelly. You're waiting for the 50 Cents documentary to come out. It's taking too long to find out who the celebrities are. It's taking too long to find out who the victims are. And now y'all getting y'all quick fix on YouTube.
Yeah.
Because see, the audience is just as much a part of the problem as anything. Because the second that we found out that that girl lied, the second that I said she lied on me, the second that Natanya Rubin said she lied on her, the second that Jean Deal said she was lying, the second that Adria, the person who didn't even remember her, who she gassed up into vouching for her so that they could get this money,
Yeah.
like even Adria, with all of her bad mistakes, was still a Diddy victim. I mean, was she there willingly? Yeah, but she didn't ask to be, pharmaceutically induced into willingness. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So these
Mhm.
are all real people who have really been affected by this. Who have really been affected by this. And then here comes this person out of nowhere, lying on everyone. Like, how many lies do you got to catch her in before you're willing to admit that she's just a liar?
Jag, did you hear how she literally said she was over in a corner hanging out with Allie Carter? Just imagine if you're in the corner with another victim, wouldn't y'all be trying to scheme on how to get out of there? She
The
literally
reason why
said
she's
they were
her
over there
mentioning Allie
giving each
Carter,
other tips on how to make their coochie wet.
her
What?
her mentioning Allie Carter is the same game plan as it was to get Jane Doe to reveal herself. They're trying to force Allie out back online to refute what she's saying so they can triangulate her moves. Nobody has seen Allie.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
That's why she's mentioning Allie. This is very dangerous.
Yeah.
Because if Jane Doe has to come forward just to get her lawsuit that was already in place reestablished because of this lie,
Yeah.
people are going to hunt Allie Carter until she corroborates that she doesn't know this girl. We
You're right.
have to stop this. If Allie is in hiding, Allie needs to stay in hiding. And I'm telling you, Allie, don't come out for nobody. I don't care what they say.
Yeah.
The dog ate my police report, and Allie Carter's got the only living copy. Ugh!
Yeah. But that's why I'm here, Jag, because we have to stand up for the
AH, I am streaming this live because me and Mr. Let Go are trying to make sure that everybody around these streets see this video. We don't want it missed. We want to send it through the algorithm. He's going to get 2,000 likes on his channel. I'm going to get at least 1,000 on mine. And we're going to push this message through the algorithm. And hopefully it'll kick Lionel Liar B nail in the butt so hard that he'll grow 10 inches and learn how to be a man rather than, because that's Jiminy Cricket. You know that's Jiminy Cricket.
I don't know the dude. I just
He
need
like
these.
5'3.5".
I'm just saying, I just need these influencers, male or females, like to stop trying to scam people for views. And because there are actual victims that can actually cause this whole situation to blow up. The next thing you know, Diddy done got a mistrial. That's the only, I don't care about Lionel B, how tall, short. I
No, I'm
care
just
about
saying
this
maybe he
guy
was
with a
going to get the
mistrial.
money to get him some new legs so he can stand up like a man. He only 5'3".
Not my problem.
Bite size hero. You know,
Okay. Like I
I
said,
don't
I don't
like
know.
it. I don't like it. But I appreciate you and thank you for calling it out. And I'm so glad that you're a biased channel because the truth is you're really focusing on what's important, how to
Mhm.
improve the quality of YouTube, the
Yeah,
community,
the
how
community.
to improve the content sharing and content developing between relevant platforms, how to improve Black people being able to have a national voice without having to be on national news. Like there's a lot of awesome stuff that's coming. But if we keep letting this, ninja stuff get into play, we're going to kill it for everybody. So I just want to thank you. I shared this live hours ago when I saw it. I will continue to do so. I love what you got going on. And salute on your first song.
Thank you. Thank you. You heard the song.
I hope it sells many, many cards.
I'm a songwriter out here with you now.
God bless it. Welcome to the club. I'm about to write a song about Lamisha. I might have to do a remix to the one that me and Corey Holcomb did. Tasha K, Stop Lying, Bitch. I might have to do and Lamisha.
Let's do
Stop
it. Let's do
lying,
it.
bitch. You need to stop lying, bitch. Ooh, ooh,
I'll post it on my channel.
yeah.
That's what's
Ah.
up. That's what's up.
Well, I'm gonna let you get to your show.
Okay.
And Ty Woods. How about rather than going from chat to chat, disparaging everyone, you just get down on your knees and pray to God and ask Him to help them with the things you think they need help with? Just like I'm praying for you right now. I promise you, Ty. It's the Sabbath. And I'm praying that God strikes you down and you don't ever get to touch a keyboard again. All right, Mr. Let Go. I'll see you later. That person is terrible, sitting there cursing on people and cursing on victims. God bless the victims. Love you. Shalom.
All
We're
right.
watching.
Have a good one. Have a good one. All right. So shout out to Jag. Shout out to her guy Wolf. Shout out to them. And Lionel B, I ain't got no beef. You know what I'm saying? I don't care nothing about his 5'3". I ain't in it, all that stuff. I just want you and anybody else to know that I'm getting at y'all asses if y'all come out here with all this scamming bullshit. Because as a community, because YouTube is a community, influencers, we're a community, whatever you want to call it, we are a community. And our jobs are to hold each other accountable. So I'm holding you, sir, accountable for your lying ass shit. And if you turn around and change your ways and do your homework and stop putting all these weirdos on your channel and getting them views, salute to you. I have no problem with you. I don't know you from a can of paint, but I need you to stop putting scammers and weirdos on your channel trying to get some views, letting them lie about being a victim when they ain't been the victim of nothing. The only thing that woman is a victim of is food. Fried chicken is the only person that she can go out, Kentucky Fried Chicken, whatever she been eating to make her so fat is the only victim that she is of. So let her go out there and go on somebody's platform and say she was a victim of McDonald's, Burger King, Church's Chicken, goddamn Krispy Kreme. Let her do that. So she come on your channel saying she's a victim of Krispy Kreme and Kentucky Fried Chicken. That's a different story. Because she is. Because she fat. And she ain't got it all up here. But at the end of the day, you as a man need to pay attention to what the hell you doing and who the hell you having on your platform. Because I'm going to call your ass out. But I ain't got no beef with you because I don't know you. But don't do the shit again. And I ain't nobody. But my platform is big as yours. We go toe to toe on this content shit and I'll call your ass out. But since you apologize to your viewers, salute to you, and I have no beef with you. Just don't do this shit again. The next fat chick that comes to you saying, hey, I was a victim of Diddy, I need you to do your homework. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to say you scammed people because I literally think you knew all this shit because the dumb shit she was saying, anybody would easily be able to see that she was lying. So you scammed people in the past. We're going to put that in the past. And I'm not going to call you a scammer. I'm going to say you scammed people out of their money in the past. All right. But we're going to put that to bed and we're going to move on. But I'm watching you, sir. Because as a community, as a man, I am here to the best of my ability. All right. Because I ain't like I'm Batman or Superman or nothing. But to the best of my ability, I am here to advocate for real victims. But I ain't Batman. I ain't Superman. I ain't running around trying to beat up people. No, I'm just here to do my part in protecting the integrity of the actual people who are victims. You know, I don't want to fight nobody. I ain't beefing with nobody. This is just my drop in the bucket.
He was there. He was there when.
Hold on. So I want to go back to when this dumbass woman was talking about Ali Carter.
You upside your head with it? Are they sticking in your head? Like,
the guy from that TV show, he was the white guy.
They'd be like,
all right, here it is. This was when she was saying the music. You know what?
He's married now.
Information.
Guy that was on a.
All right, so let's just talk about the apology because I can't find the other part.
A show from back in the day where one.
Yeah, she cried in those damn scenes, and she didn't have nothing to cry about.
One of the guys got arrested for something.
How he look?
He's married now, and his wife is an actress as well.
Yeah. He was there. He was there.
You wasn't there, so you don't know who the hell was there.
When the brown babies kept getting out.
I don't know what the hell a brown baby is. The brown babies kept getting out. I don't know what the hell she talking about. She probably don't know what the hell she talking about. But this nigga talking about, man, shut up.
So he took part in all of that too.
Yeah.
Someone comes to you with a story in good faith. Oftentimes, you can only go off of what appears to be the truth. Now, it has been revealed recently that Misha was not the girl in the D&G photos. On behalf of my team, we'd like to extend an apology to all my subscribers and viewers for not doing a deep dive with the research behind those particular photos.
So that's the main thing that I want y'all to take from this. He fessed up. He came forward. He held himself accountable. And because of that, I commend you and I have no problem with you. I just want to say that on record repeatedly because I don't need no YouTube beef. I don't know the dude, but he did fess up. So shout out to him for doing that.
But I would like to apologize for the misled information about the D&G shirt. There's someone.
You can't even fit a D&G shirt, lady. So real quick, everybody hit the like button. Hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Take a second to hit the like button and make sure that my people subscribe to Jaguar Wright's channel. And also your people, I mean, if you're watching on Jaguar Wright's channel, subscribe to my channel. Jaguar Wright just brought, let's see, YouTube. Okay, thank you, Jaguar. That's my channel. Okay, cool. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. And my people, make sure to subscribe to Jaguar Wright's channel. It's called The Jaguar Wright Effect. The Jaguar Wright Effect. Her last name is a W, Wright. All right. Subscribe to her channel and y'all subscribe to my channel.
Else's case. So I knew that I could not say that. That's why I didn't want Adria to go live and say anything about the D&G shirt. But everything that I experienced with P. Diddy is real. Everything that I went through is real. I just want to apologize to the misled information.
You see how she's still lying? The damn woman's still lying in the damn apology.
On the table.
You were the girl on the actual table.
I want to apologize.
You wouldn't fit on the table. The table will break.
To the Jane Doe victim. I never said her story was my story. I've been through things.
You did say her story was your story.
She has been through. But I never said her story was my story.
You a lie. You a goddamn lie, lady. So I got it right here.
All being mad at me because I put snake venom in everybody's drinks and shit because everybody acting like they couldn't remember. But when this witchy lady, she gave me, she was in a red room and the room had mirrors.
You took the whole goddamn story. So not only did you take her story, you took the blink twice story, you dumbass lady.
And it was a yellow snake in the damn sink. She gave
I didn't take her story. Okay, whose story did you take then?
Gave me the venom, and whatever she gave me, it made me still be numb. But whatever she gave me, it made me coherent. Like I was coherent to everything, but I still couldn't move.
But I didn't take nobody's story, right?
So, guys, I think Misha, the recent Diddy victim, was lying. And this doesn't mean that all the victims have been lying, but this means she's intentionally trying to hurt the case. And why I think she's lying is because, well, number one, when she made the blink twice reference, I was really confused.
Real quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Everybody hit the like button. Let's get these likes up, y'all. The likes are not as high as I want them. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. We need about 400 likes. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Check out this this commercial I just made. I wrote the lyrics to this commercial, y'all. So I wrote the lyrics to this commercial, y'all. Let me know what y'all think. And this is my card game. So this is an actual commercial for my mother-daughter card game. So this is not just a music video. This is a commercial for my mother-daughter card game. Let me know what y'all think about these lyrics. I wrote the lyrics myself.
Mama, sit down, let's play this game. In these cards we heal our pain. Face to face we both explain. Maybe find our bond again. Years of anger lose their sting. We both said some hurtful things. Let these questions heal broken strings. Let this game and fractured wings. Like mother, like daughter, we are the same. You'll see when we play this game. My inner child just wants to be seen. I forgive you, do you forgive me? The hurt, the neglect and disrespect, wounds can be healed in these two decks. Even though our past attempts have stalled, mama, please just don't withdraw. Like mother, like daughter, we are the same. You'll see when we play this game. My inner child just wants to be seen. I forgive you, do you forgive me? The hurt, the neglect and disrespect, wounds can be healed in these two decks.
Drop fire emojis if you are enjoying this song. Drop fire emojis if you enjoy this song. Drop fire emojis if you are enjoying this song. Drop fire emojis if you like it.
Even though our past attempts have stalled, mama, please just don't withdraw. Like mother, like daughter, we are the same. You'll see when we play this game. My inner child just wants to be seen. I forgive you, do you forgive me? Hearts that want to see it.
Y'all like that?
Even though our past attempts have stalled, mama, please just don't withdraw.
Thank y'all for the fire emojis. Y'all like the song? So that is a commercial for my mother-daughter card game. This card game is meant to help mothers and daughters fix their tumultuous relationship that they have with one another. And in the video, well, in the song, she said, we can fix our problems with these two decks. These are the two decks that the song is talking about. There's a mother deck and there's a daughter deck. So if you and your mother or you and your daughter do not live together, you can buy the card game and actually ship the deck to the other person, and y'all can play over the phone if y'all are not in each other's faces. Because the thing about it is, in this content creation world, most people don't live together, right? So people aren't just in front of each other to play card games anymore. So I separated the card games where the mother can send the card game to the daughter, or the daughter can send the card game to her mother, and y'all can play on Zoom or on FaceTime or just on the phone. And each one of these questions, there's 52 questions for the mother and there's 52 questions for the daughter, and y'all ask each other these questions so y'all can kind of like, you know, build the bond that y'all once had when y'all were younger. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what this card game is about. And that is what I'm about. I am here to help mend childhood trauma with our parents, our loved ones, you know what I'm saying, our exes, our baby mamas, our baby daddies, you know what I'm saying? So the link to buy my card games are under this video. And if you're on Jaguar Wright's channel, you aren't going to see the link. So you have to come to my channel, which is Mr. Let Go, MRLETGO, and you'll see the link under any of my videos. And for anybody watching from my channel, the link is pinned at the top of the chat. Buy my mother-daughter card game or buy my Deeper Discussions card game. This card game is usually $199, but right now it's $62. So you're getting it at a discount if you buy it right now. All right, so let's get back to the videos. And thank y'all for watching.
I just want to apologize if I misled anyone. Me being Jane Doe in the lawsuit.
You still lying. This is how she sounds. You could tell she lying. Listen to this. Listen to
Me
this
being
shit.
Jane Doe in the lawsuit.
Still lying.
I'm Jane Doe. As far as when I did file, they.
This is how you could tell when somebody lying, because they're literally trying to think of what to say next. They start pausing. Like, as y'all watching me, I ain't pausing. I'm not because I'm not lying. I'm just simply talking and responding to what I see on the screen, right? I'm not lying. You can tell when somebody start lying when they start looking away, like start looking up, So look at how this woman is lying. Look at her eye movement and how she starts stuttering. You could tell the damn woman is lying. She's not a goddamn Jane Doe.
But I would like to apologize.
She's a ball of dough, but she's not a Jane Doe. She's cookie dough, not Jane Doe.
For the misled information.
So look at her eye movement and look at her mannerisms. You can tell she about to start lying right here. She's cookie dough and not Jane Doe.
About the D&G shirt. That's someone else's case. So I knew that I could not say that. That's why I didn't want Adria to go live and say anything about the D&G shirt. But everything that I experienced with P. Diddy is real. Everything that I went through is real. I just want to apologize to the misled information. I was on the table.
You were the girl on the actual table.
I want to apologize to the Jane Doe victim. I never said her story was my story. I've been through things she has been through, but I never said her story was my story, and I just want to apologize if I missed.
Everybody drop cookie dough in the chat. She is not Jane Doe. She is cookie dough. This is the alleged cookie dough, not Jane Doe. Everybody say cookie dough in the chat.
Let anyone. Me being Jane Doe in the lawsuit.
Cookie dough. Get it right.
I'm Jane Doe.
Look.
As far as when I did foul, they told me to put.
Did she just have a stroke or is she lying? Like, what's up with what is she doing? You just had a stroke or something? What are you doing?
Me being Jane Doe in the lawsuit.
What is that? What was that? You swallow your tongue?
I'm Jane Doe. As far as when I did foul, they told me to put Jane Doe down, but that
you didn't file for nothing. Ain't nobody told you to put nothing down. Because where is the damn police record if you put some down, stupid?
That's her lawsuit. It's not mine. So that's the misled information right there. I don't know if I explained it right.
Yeah, we understand. Now, were you coerced by anybody? Like
yeah, you were. She was coerced by your ass. Aren't you her manager, sir? How can your manager say, were you coerced by anybody? Yes, your ass. What the hell are you talking about? You're her manager, sir. Hey, let me be your manager and we can run around and make all kinds of money and I get a percentage of everything that you talk about.
That's her lawsuit. It's not mine. So that's the misled information right there. I don't know if I explained it right.
Yeah, we understand. Now, were you coerced by anybody like Adria or anybody like that? Anybody tell you to come and create like a...
Did I coerce you as your manager?
No. Adria didn't even have to be honest, she didn't even have to reach back out to me. I can pull up my message.
She looked her up on Facebook and just started saying, hey, you want to make some money together?
Just when I pulled up, do you remember me? And I could show y'all. It's not a figure of my imagination, but I push all the stuff behind me like it never happened. It was more of me reaching out to her.
You pushed them 200 men behind you, right? Okay.
To see if she remembered me because...
Wait, what is all these convulsions she having? Why she pause like that? Because her ass is lying.
Just when I pulled up, do you remember me? And I could show y'all. It's not a figure of my imagination, but
a figure of my imagination. The woman is an idiot. So it only takes Lionel B has to be an idiot to believe this idiot. What is a figure of my imagination? She can't even talk right.
I push all the stuff behind me like it never happened. It was more of me reaching out to her.
Look. What happened? Hello? You there? What happened? What happened? She's trying to think of some more shit to say.
To see if she remembered me because I'm not crazy. I'm not.
Anybody who says I'm not crazy is crazy. Have y'all ever in your life heard a person say, I'm not crazy, and they actually not be crazy? Think about that for a second. Adria is the third idiot in this situation. Is Lionel B, is Misha, and Adria, whatever the hell her name is. It's three stooges in this situation. So her talking about Adria is the third stooge in this situation. But have y'all ever in your life, drop yes or no in the chat, have you ever heard somebody say, I'm not crazy, and they actually not be crazy? Any person I've ever heard say, I'm not crazy, they crazy as hell. Shout out to Donna. Donna Burke. So happy to find your channel. Thank you so much, Donna. Thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, shit. I forgot about that. And speaking of super chat, Cash App is, if you want to contribute to the channel, Cash App is $AARON 1000. $AARON 1000. See, I ain't sitting here lying to you trying to get Cash App money. I'm telling the truth to you and bringing you the truth to get Cash App money. See that? There's one thing about being a fraud and lying to get Cash App money, but at the end of the day, that's one thing. You're a fraud. But if you want to get Cash App money by telling the truth, that's a different story. So yeah, shout out to me telling the truth for Cash App money. Cash App is $AARON 1000. If you enjoy the content, contribute to the channel. You see this? You see this? This is lying. She has a convulsion.
When I pulled up, do you remember me? And I could show y'all. It's not a figment of my imagination, but I push all the stuff behind me like it never happened. It was more of me reaching out to her.
Speak, lady. Continue lying. Like, what's the pause? Because she's still trying to think of more shit to talk about.
To see if she remembered me because I'm...
Oh, Melissa K says she's reading something. Okay. I ain't think about that. She pulls out her phone and somebody must have texted her. Let's back up a little bit. Thank you so much, Melissa, for saying that.
To be honest,
so she pulls out her phone and reads something. That's what she's doing.
She didn't even have to reach back out to me. I can pull up my messages when I pulled up. Do you remember me? And I could show y'all.
So watch this.
It's not a figment of my imagination, but I push all the stuff behind me like it never happened. It was more of me reaching out to her.
So somebody just text her right here and say, tell her to, I don't know what they tell her. Watch this. She reads it. She looks up like, what the fuck?
To see if she remembered me because I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy.
You just called out Jay-Z and what he tried.
So, we're going to talk about this in a minute. I got a lot more stuff to talk about, but let's go to here.
Like, maybe like this is what they do, question mark, but it really rubbed me the wrong way. And then I got messages from you guys telling me about a movie called Nowhere. I've never heard of it. I don't know what that is. And saying she did another video and all of her things that she was saying was covering a movie and she's putting herself as the character.
So there's another movie called Nowhere she got some stuff from. Does anybody know about that movie Nowhere? Let's see. Hold on. Movie Nowhere about abuse. There are multiple matches for movies. Nowhere. Movie shows a group of Los Angeles high school students. Oh, okay. Strange events that happen to them. Okay, so there's a book, there's a movie called Nowhere. Do y'all know anything about some movie named Nowhere that has something to do with Blink Twice or this Diddy type of story? Yes, she said she was in the water. Yes. When she started talking about she was in containers and slapping babies and shit. Yes, yes.
So I'm like, okay, wait, so she did this twice.
Yes, yes. Okay, hold on. Okay, I got it now. Hold on 1 second. Nowhere. Thank y'all. Let's see. No movie, nowhere. Here it is right here. Found it. Shout out to y'all in the chat. So this is the movie this dumbass woman, Misha, was trying to get us to believe right here. Put a one in the chat if y'all can see my screen. Put a one in the chat if y'all can see my screen. Put a one in the chat if y'all can see my screen. I seen this video. I seen this movie and it was trash. So I didn't even watch it to the end. But it was a woman that got put in a container, a storage container, and there was some type of it went out in the water or whatever. I seen this movie. The movie was trash. So this is what the girl was saying. She got, so Misha actually used two different movies to tell her story because she's an idiot. So the first story was this one.
All being mad at me because I put snake venom in everybody's drinks and shit, because everybody acting like they couldn't remember. But when this witchy lady, she gave me, she was in a red room and the room had mirrors everywhere, and it was a yellow snake in the damn sink. She gave me the venom, and whatever she gave me, it made me still be numb.
And then she started talking about her being in a shipping container with a bunch of babies. And I seen the movie Nowhere where the lady was in a shipping container with a bunch of babies. It was grown people and babies. And the babies kept crying and shit.
Allegedly, nope.
Yes, this is live. We are on Mr. Let Go's channel. And for the people who are following Jag, I am Mr. Let Go, MRLETGO. And me and Jag are sharing the same live stream right now. And y'all are probably like, where's Jag? Well, I am the show that she connected to, and she was on here earlier. And I am Mr. Let Go. And I am not a victim, but I am an advocate for victims like Jaguar Wright.
Proof, but people think the woman on his lap in those photos is actually Tierra Marie. So nope. This is all too much. It's too much. Now, I am not one to just assume people are lying, but her story's not adding up. It's not adding up. I saw another clip on here. Someone posted, I don't know where she did this interview, talking about being in a crate on the water with Ali Carter. And I was like, why do you keep saying Ali Carter's name like you guys were best friends? I feel like you're just saying her name because she's the only other victim that you know about. It doesn't make any sense.
Yep.
So I started getting real skeptical, really weirded out. And now it's all been confirmed. So Misha is not telling the truth, you guys.
Yeah, what if they're making her use Ali Carter to try to discredit her?
True. Maybe they're making her use Ali Carter to try to discredit her. And we know that Ali Carter has been telling the truth. You can't convince me that Ali Carter has been lying. But I think it's sick that someone will try to use her and use all of this to like, I just really hope that this doesn't help Diddy's case.
This Jane Doe was around from 11 years old to about 15 years old. Had bore 2 kids. I'm not going to say which one she believed are hers that he's been raising. My friend has had 2 kids for them.
So this is the third stooge out of the Three Stooges. It's Lionel B, Misha Fuller, and this idiot right here. So this is the third stooge of the Three Stooges right here. All 3 of them were scammers because hopefully since Lionel B came forward and said he apologized for scamming everybody, he will no longer be a scammer. So they were scammers.
That we're trying to figure out where the babies are. She the girl that they put on the private jet. They her with the jelly beans. They put on the private jet. They took her to the studio in New York.
Now is it a movie about jelly beans? Now she talking about some damn jelly beans.
And then had the nerve to dress her up in a D&G sweater, do her hair, put makeup on her, and take a picture like a...
Now you see that she is trying to add validity to Misha, knowing damn well this wasn't Misha. Look at this girl's shoulders. Misha got some big pork chop shoulders. You know damn well, and I don't care what age you are, there's different body types. And kids who are adults who are fat, they're usually kids that are fat. She is not this little and then grows up to be that big. Misha's breasts are like two big ass melons. Like, come on, man. This is not her.
Trophy. She only 11 years old in that picture, and that's not allegedly. She wants a DNA on 2 of his kids because they took 2 babies out of her.
And you see, she says, it's not allegedly. You see the people who sit here and say, I'm not lying, I'm not crazy, it is not allegedly. They are literally lying. Why are you trying to push so hard to prove that you ain't lying? Because you lying.
They kept her locked up and they had her babies at the house. That's not allegedly.
Your friend, is she filing suit as well?
Yeah, she's Jane Doe right now. She's in the process.
See?
Oh, great.
She remembers everything. Thank God certain things didn't happen to me. I didn't experience everything my friend did. Like, I didn't have 2 babies that were taken out of my stomach, but I don't know where they're at.
How old was the friend?
She stayed with him till 15 years old.
So she said, that's my friend, right? Now, Misha literally said, I found this woman on Facebook. They don't even know each other. Misha literally said, I found her on Facebook right here.
Do something to the.
Hold on, where is it? She literally said, I just reached out on her on Facebook. Now she talking about, yeah, that's my friend. Right here.
Okay, so I knew that I could not say that. That's why I didn't want Adria to go live. And
see, Adria is a woman. This is Adria right here. We put it all together right here, corroborating their lying ass stories.
Take a picture like a trophy. She only 11 years old in that picture, and that's not allegedly.
She said that's not allegedly. Right here.
I would like to apologize for the misled information about the D&G shirt. There's someone else.
All right. You heard that, right?
She wants a DNA on 2 of his kids because they took 2 babies out of her. They kept her locked up and they had her babies at the house. That's not.
They took 2 babies out of her, kept her locked up, and kept the babies at the house. What house?
Allegedly.
Your friend, is she filing suit as well?
So he says, your friend, is she filing suit as well?
So I knew that I could not say that. That's why I didn't want Adria to go live and say anything about the D&G shirt.
See that, right? You hear that, right?
Jane Doe right now. She's in the process.
Oh, great.
She remembers everything.
Y'all hear that, right?
My experience with P. Diddy is real. Everything that I went through is real. I just want to apologize to the misled information. I was on the table.
You were the girl on the actual table.
I want to apologize to the Jane Doe victim. I never said her story was my story. I've been through things she has been through, but I never said her story was my story. And
Thank God certain things didn't happen to me. I didn't experience everything my friend did. Like, I didn't have 2 babies that were.
Y'all see that? They can't even corroborate a lie properly.
Taken out of my stomach, but I don't know where they're at.
How old was the friend?
She stayed with him till 15 years old.
Oh my God. And do you know how they managed to, and how they got a hold of her?
He was walking down the street.
And just for the record, to put all 3 of these 3 stooges together, that woman right there has or had the guy that is in the background talking to pay her or either give her a fraction of the views from that channel, right? But she now splits the money with Lionel B. So this is a scam, okay? Lionel B, who is a YouTuber that got a lot of subscribers, right? He gets these stupid ass women on his channel, and then he makes money off of the views. And then he tells the two stupid women, hey, let me be your manager. Okay, because now he just blew them up. So now everybody wants to interview the women. So now he's their manager, and he turns around and tells the women to go to the men and say, hey, well, the YouTubers who have big channels, and say, hey, the only way I would come on your channel and interview with you is if you give me a fraction of the views and the revenue from the video. So that's what's happening right here. She's talking to the guy, is a British guy. I forgot his name. Actually, his name is Sean Atwood. So the guy that is talking in the background, his name is Sean Atwood. She interviewed with Sean Atwood, and she got money from him to do the interview. And she has to break bread with Lionel B after she did the interview because Lionel B is her manager.
Take a picture like a trophy. She only 11 years old in that picture, and that's not allegedly. She wants a DNA on 2 of his kids because they took 2 babies out of her. They kept her locked up and they had her babies at the house. That's not allegedly.
Your friend, is she filing?
So the guy that's talking, I don't know if that's Sean Atwood, but is somebody. I might have the people name mixed up, but they go on these other people's channel and they have to pay her money to talk about this. And then she ends up breaking bread with Lionel B. So every time she goes on another, or either her or Misha goes on another YouTube channel, they got to get money from the YouTuber. And now they break bread with Lionel B when they come back. That is the actual scam. And I got proof of this.
Suit as well.
Yeah, she's Jane Doe right now. She's in the process.
Oh, great.
She remembers everything. Thank God certain things didn't happen to me. I didn't experience everything my friend did. Like, I didn't have 2 babies that were taken out of my stomach that I don't know where they're at.
No, this isn't Piers Morgan in the background. That's not Piers Morgan in the background. Not here. Not right here in this video. That's not Piers Morgan.
How old was the friend?
You stayed with him to.
As far as I know, the guy's name is Sean Atwood. He is in the UK. This is not Piers Morgan.
15 years old.
Oh my God. And do you know how they managed to, and how they got a hold of her?
She was walking down the street at 11 years old and they offered her jelly beans. Harvey Pierre, I believe, allegedly. And next thing she knew, she woke up in New York City. They had the nerve to put her on a private jet, flew her to New York City. She wasn't wearing that. She had barrettes.
So let me show y'all proof that these 3 scammers are running around trying to scam people. Watch this.
Past week, leaked phone calls, liars exposed, and now there's this, a tweet from a law firm admitting that
I'm gonna break down the whole 3-way scam that the Three Stooges have been doing on YouTube.
Someone's lying. A woman has recently come forward claiming to be our client, Jane Doe, who asserted claims of gender-motivated violence against Sean Combs, Harvey Pierre, and others. She is not the individual we represent in the pending lawsuit. Our client's identity remains confidential. So what does this mean, Kim? Well, this is the woman in the D&G shirt. Now, here's the problem. Misha, the other woman that came forward, friends with Adria, who's been out there online, is also claiming to be in the woman in the shirt. Now, I don't want to call anybody a liar, Kim. I don't. But man, I find it strange that Cassie's lawyers would risk a lawsuit with photos of a blurred person that they did not verify. That's all I'm going to say. This is a very prestigious firm repping Cassie, who is a...
How about we meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game? We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Fellas, buy this card game. Ladies, buy this card game. Buy about 2 or 3 card games. The main reason why people can't stay together isn't because they don't like each other no more. It's actually because their present family issues come up or their past family issues come up. But when you play Deeper Discussions, you'll be able to understand a person's family issues up front.
This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group. So have fun.
Question number 1. Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend,
Candidate.
a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. The texture of these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
They ain't gonna get
really
wore out.
durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.
Who has now repped another Jane Doe with the same photos of someone in those D&G shirts. Now, Kim, we all called this out. A lot of people have called it out, but we never got confirmation from the law firm, and I didn't think we would. But this is indeed their Twitter. This is confirmed. And
so this is when everything blew up, when Cassie's people actually had to come out and say that this Misha chick is lying.
They are now confirming that it's not Misha. Now, what does that mean? There's a couple things it could still mean, folks, because I don't want to call somebody a liar, but Misha has some explaining to do, because look, from a credibility standpoint, I do believe Misha's been through a lot. I do believe she's been through trauma, not trying to cause more drama.
She's been through a lot of fried chicken.
No.
But if I'm going to bet on somebody, I'm betting on Cassie's law firm for sure. That if they messed up and their person was lying, one, I don't think they would have made a comment. And there would be more to it. The fact that they've now responded to defend their client, to say that's not our client, is incredibly telling to me. They're a very powerful firm that I don't think they would do this if there was any doubt as to who the identity of the woman in those photos that they filed is. Misha has come forward claiming through the Lionel B interviews, etc., that she is that woman. This is a huge revelation that puts, to me, her story in doubt and opens up a whole can of worms.
You know, we've been following the law firm for a bit, trying to make sure we stay on top of it, because it is important, especially considering.
So this is when it gets really bad. Watch. Remember, we're talking about the actual conspiring to scam people.
Those types of things, but basically what year, I believe, prior to the raids, she is identified, I believe, as a 17-year-old who was living in the States, who's actually a Canadian citizen.
Yes, a phone call did leak. So after I did that interview with Adria.
All right, we're going to talk about it right now. Somebody says, where's Jag? This is Mr. Let Go's channel and not Jaguar Wright's channel. We have combined channels. She combined her channel with me so y'all can watch the live stream. So she came on to hang out with me, and she dropped some bombs earlier on the show, but she is presently watching. So you are watching Mr. Let Go on YouTube. Let me get these super chats. Shout out to JCM. If she starts saying that he tried to feed her cake, but she didn't want it, I'm gonna go crazy. Do y'all know what they talking about? If she starts saying that he tried to feed her cake and she didn't want it, and he turned around and said, eat the cake, Misha, eat the cake, Misha. That means she would have got the she would have started using the movie What's Love Got to Do It? You know, eat the cake anime. That's hilarious. Shout out to Natural. What if they did all of this to get Jane Doe to come out? That's a possibility. Shout out to Drain Masters. Pause. What in the world? Adria must still be trying to get on with Diddy helping run a disinformation campaign. He sent her notice. If you do this for real this time, I'll put you on. Possibly. Jag is the best. All facts. Hello from the Atwood team. Oh, okay. This is Atwood right here, I guess. I don't know. Shout out to Natural. Critical thinkers are not falling for this. Shout out to you. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all so much. All right. This is when it gets bad right here, y'all.
I don't remember what triggered it after that, but then there was some drama that sort of Jaguar and Adria were having some beef. Somehow I got in touch with both of them separately, and I asked, do you want to connect? Now, I didn't do this for a stream. I didn't go live with it, Kim. That was not my intention at all. This was a private conversation that I set up because I had both phone numbers, okay?
Yes, the Jane Doe, the actual Jane Doe, her name is Anna Kane. We're going to get into that in a minute.
And I set it up, and I put it down I didn't really feel like it was my place to fully like listen the whole time. I did hear some of it, and then I sort of would phase out. I was curious at some points, but then I tried to phase out. That's what happened.
You
folks.
were also prepping everything to go away.
Correct.
Too,
I was
right?
literally
Because you were getting on a flight in like 12
trying to go
hours.
away for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And so at the same time, I wanted to connect that conversation because look, I'm not here for drama. I'm not. That would have been a fire stream to post, Kim. That's not what we do here.
But that
was a private conversation that Jaguar and Adria were having. Now,
hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button.
It's now been released. I'm not going to post it here. You guys can do your own homework and find it. Jaguar posted, okay? Now, there are a lot of questions as to, is that allowed? Is it legal? I don't know. If Adria wasn't going to know, is the phone call apparently was recorded and posted. And at the end of the call, I'm on the phone call, which was the vibe I got. And on top of that, she seemed very much blinded by...
And shout out to Popcorn Planet. This is Andy from Popcorn Planet. Shout out to Andy from Popcorn Planet.
Jaguar Wright, the singer, the celebrity, which was also very telling to me. Of just like, what do you want, Jag? What do you want to do? I want to sing with you. I want to do. There was
pause. Laughing my ass off. My company is Drain Masters. Oh, okay. So it's a plumbing company. Okay, gotcha. Okay. I didn't understand Drain Masters. Okay, shout out to you.
Just a lot of suck up, sort of kiss butt type of attitude. That the other big reveal is the fact that Adria is not happy that phone call got released. Why? Why are you unhappy? Why are you unhappy with the phone call? What are you hiding? Why is Adria upset and trying to sue that the phone call got released? That to me implies Adria has something to hide, right? Or were you were?
Adria has something to hide. This is Adria right here.
Here, they put a D&G sweatshirt on her, and did her hair dip and put makeup on her, and then put.
And they talking about putting a D&G sweater on this fat ass woman right here.
Apologize if I misled anyone.
Okay, just making sure y'all are keeping up.
Lying to Jaguar to do what? To muddy the waters? Whatever it was different from a lot of other opinions she shared elsewhere. I did try to get Adria on, sort of just to give her a chance to speak, and she did give me permission to say this.
All right, so here's the scam, y'all. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Here is the scam. Check out the scam.
She only is available for residual deals, Kim.
She is only available for residual deals. So let's put all this together. Lionel B, that's the first person.
Put her on Diddy's lap and had the.
Adria, this is the second person. And then Misha.
Being Jane Doe in the.
That's the third person, right? So all three of these people were allegedly conspiring together to make money. So Lionel B has a platform, and these two stupid women have the story. So they come on the platform, tell the story. He gets 1 million views. So he just got paid, right? So now what the Three Stooges do, they conspire with each other, and now he decides to pimp these two women and say, hey, I want to be your manager, which means they sign something, I don't know, and say, if you go to another platform, because he made them famous, right? So now other platforms on YouTube want to interview Misha and the Adria girl. Now she turns around and says, okay, you are now my manager. So now she goes to another platform and says this.
I'm sorry, who said that?
Adria.
Okay.
She was too busy to come on because she's now only available for residual deals.
Residual deals, meaning?
Which was, I think, part of the conversation as well, where she revealed how much of a percentage she got from those videos she did with Lionel B.
Percentage?
Part of the conversation as well, where she revealed how much of a percentage she got from those videos she did with Lionel B. I am never going to give up a percentage of income from a video, because then I'm sold. To me, in my opinion, I've sold out, and I'm no longer giving you fair news. I am giving you, bought news is what I see, because the person.
So what he's essentially saying, and what's essentially happening, these Three Stooges conspired together and made up this cockamamie story, and they got the damn story from where?
All being mad at me because I put snake venom in everybody's drinks and shit, because everybody acting like they couldn't remember. But when this witchy lady, she gave me, she was in a red room in the room.
From the movie Blink Twice. So she's running around on his channel saying all this stupid shit. He gets 1 million views. He says, I want to be your manager. So now that everybody sees them on his channel, he turns around and says, nobody else can use my content, right? And then they say, well, since we can't use his content, we want them to be on our channel. So they reach out to Misha and the Adria girl, since they can't use his content, and say, can you come on my channel? And they turn around and say, yes, but we need residuals from your channel, which means when you come on my channel and we get a bunch of views from you saying what you said on Lionel B's channel, and we get 1 million views, now the two stupid women turn around and get money from the residuals from a Popcorn Planet or from the Atwood guys channel, and boom, everybody just made a whole bunch of money off of a goddamn lie. And according to what Jaguar Wright is saying, they may actually end up having problems with the federal government because they got a whole bunch of super chats and money from a lie, because it is actually illegal to take or hijack another victim's victimhood and use their story for financial gain. So that's why I call all three Stooges scammers. Do you think these three are scammers? Yes or no? Drop it in the chat. Am I wrong for calling these three Stooges scammers? Do you think they're scammers? Yes or no? I know everybody got to make their money. Cool. But when you turn around and hijack an actual victim that actually was on the table, actually did get R-worded by somebody, I'm not even going to say who the person is because I don't want no problems. And then you turn around and get money, super chats, residuals from other people's channels, views, likes, cash apps. Sounds like wire fraud to me. Crisis actors is hilarious. Crisis actors is a fact. So yeah, but shout out to Andy at Popcorn Planet. He said this.
Kim?
I'm sorry, who said that?
Adria.
Okay.
She was too busy to come on because she's now only available for residual deals, which was...
How would a victim, a traumatized victim, know to ask for residual deals? She got that wording from Lionel B, her manager.
I think part of the conversation as well where she revealed how much of a percentage she got from those videos she did with Lionel B. Part of the conversation as well where she revealed how much of a percentage she got from those videos she did with Lionel B. I am never going to give up a percentage of income from a video because then I'm sold. To me, in my opinion, I've sold out and I'm no longer giving you fair news. I am giving.
Shout out to this guy right here. Shout out to the woman that is working alongside him. Y'all follow shout out to Sean Atwood. Go follow Sean Atwood's YouTube channel. Follow, go subscribe to Popcorn Planet's channel. And of course, follow and subscribe to the Jaguar Effect. So is Jaguar Wright's channel is the Jaguar Wright Effect. The Jaguar Wright Effect. 4 words. The Jaguar Wright Effect. Go subscribe to these people's channels.
Giving you know, bot news is what I see, because the person involved in that has an incentive to be there. Now that's if I'm doing something creatively, we're making a documentary or a project that's, you know, like a movie that it's like, cool, yeah, we got to share the creative task. That's different. I'm never going to have a news subject come to my channel and demand or get a residual percentage of my content.
Facts. And Jaguar Wright's website is thejaguarwright.com. Thejaguarwright.com with a W.
You need to have if you need to have a percentage of income from the content that's supposedly
Layla Proctor, did I lose my wrench? You on Jaguar's channel, Layla. You don't have a wrench on my channel, on her channel. So Layla, if you was on my channel, you would have a wrench. You are on her channel. So no, Layla, you did not lose your wrench. You're on Jaguar's channel, silly.
Trying to get the judgment for the sake of victims, and you need to then get more and more views to get more and more income. I don't know, that rubs me the wrong way personally, and I don't want to be privy to that and be part of that, and that's not what this channel is gonna be part of. I had Lionel be on the show, and I'm confused because he said, yeah, that's her.
And this is Sean Atwood's channel. Sean Atwood Official. Sean Atwood Official. That's his channel.
Her lawsuit.
Not Popcorn Planets, but Sean Atwood.
She indicated that she was told to change her age. There was a few people around her, they were telling her, like, say that you're 17, say that you're 17. So, of course, with her, I think there was an amendment or something to the lawsuit where she.
Okay, and then you go to what Adria said, which was the lawsuit has a lot of discrepancies. Is this Misha's lawsuit? Was she repped by Cassie's attorneys?
Misha has not had a lawsuit because no lawyer would take her.
And now we...
It's okay, Layla.
Go to the actual law firm itself, admitting, nope. Hey, I don't know if you saw this, Natanya. A woman recently came forward claiming to be our client. Jane Doe asserted claims of gender-motivated violence against Jacobs. She is not the individual we represent in the pending lawsuit. Our client's identity remains confidential. So I don't believe these two.
You shouldn't believe. I don't believe these three. It's three. It's not two. Lionel B is one of the Three Stooges. It's three of them, not two of them. Miss Go linked in his chat. Mr. Let Go link is pinned in the oh, okay. Gotcha. All right. Hold on.
Everywhere, and it was a yellow snake in the damn.
We talking about it in a minute. Her and her friend.
And he was.
Next question of, are you afraid? So they're you guys. She talks about she was Cosby'd too.
In that. Because my grandmother never took me, she never reported me missing, and she never took me to do a police report. And as I'm calling, getting help from these lawyers, it's like nobody can help me. And like,
nobody can help you because nobody knows you. You're not a victim, dummy.
Find those particular photos.
But I would like to apologize for the misled information. About the D&G shirt. That's someone else's case. So I knew that I could not say that. That's why I didn't want Adria to go live and say anything about the D&G shirt. But everything that I experienced with P. Diddy is real. Everything that I went through is real. I just want to apologize to the misled information. I was on the table.
You were the girl on the actual table.
I want to apologize to the Jane Doe victim. I never said her story was my story.
Yes, you did. You said the Blink Twice story was your story. This woman is so dumb. She actually said they made the movie Blink Twice off of her story and said they got it from the police paper or something.
Been through things she has been through, but I never said her story was my story, and I just want to apologize if I misled anyone. Me being Jane Doe in the lawsuit. I'm Jane Doe. As far as when I did file, they told me to put Jane Doe down, but
you're Jane Donuts, not Jane Doe.
That's her lawsuit. It's not mine.
See, it's a different dough. See, Jane Doe and your dough is different. It's cookie dough. It's not the same dough.
So that's the misled information right there. I don't know if I explained it right.
Yeah, we understand. Now, were you coerced by anybody like Adria
or me as your manager
or anybody like that? Anybody tell you to come and create like a
no?
Did anybody tell you to go on their other their channels and ask for residuals from their YouTube views or anything like that?
Adria didn't even have to be honest, she didn't even have to reach back out to me. I can pull up my messages when I pulled up, do you remember me? And I could show y'all. It's not a figment of my imagination, but I push all the stuff behind me like it never happened. It was more of me reaching out to her to see if she remembered me, because I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy.
She just called out Jay-Z and what he tried to make her do. She called out Beyonce. She called out the rituals and the whole music industry. And if you don't remember who she is, this is MIA, and she sang this song. Let's listen to this.
So MIA is the one who made the song Paper Planes. There's a song called Paper Planes. Do y'all know about the song by MIA? I can't remember the name, how the song go, but I couldn't let the song play because I would have had a problem with copyright.
Even when I met Jay-Z and I signed to Rock Nation, the first thing he told me to do is get plastic surgery. I'm not insecure because I would have got plastic surgery. People make it, they all can turn around and thank Beyonce because that's it. And enough is enough. I'm fucking coming for everyone now. And even Adele, because she's retired now. But
see, this is an actual victim. This is an actual victim.
Her career would not exist if I hadn't made Jonathan Dickens into a manager. And bitch, when she gets an award, she thanks Beyonce. So I didn't want to drip myself in blood and cover myself and swim in goop, in black goop, and fucking like wear devil horns to fucking sell a record. Fuck that. Or be a witch, or be that, all of that. Fuck all of them.
He wanted to kill Jackie, you know, because he thought he.
All right, so let me get back to this right here.
Amazing. I don't know where they're at.
Spiro is a partner. And Alex Spiro is Jay-Z's personal lawyer.
Oh, so it's probably Jay-Z then that's doing the suing.
So the reason why I'm bringing up Jay-Z is because I did a little research on my own, and Jaguar Wright said something about Jay-Z may be behind some of this stuff, and I was like, nah, but I kind of believe her.
Picture like a trophy, like she was just like a stray rescue dog or something, like. And then that's the same girl that in the magazine is laying on the table with fruit and food and stuff off of her, and we all eating off of her. You don't think anybody's looking at that thinking that's a kid laying there. You're assuming it's a grown woman.
Tony Busby, the lawyer that's doing all the Diddy lawsuits,
So listen to this, how it could be connected to Jay-Z.
just got sued by a prominent figure. They're trying to make everybody believe it's Kevin Hart. But the funny thing is, the lawsuit that's suing Tony Busby, Spiro is a partner. And Alex Spiro is Jay-Z's personal lawyer.
Oh, so it's probably Jay-Z then that's doing the suing.
Of course, they'd use Kevin's name.
Well,
But it ain't Kevin. Why is Alex Spiro popping up everywhere?
What do you think is going on in Hollywood right now? What are you hearing? Because I'm hearing
mass panic. Mass panic.
So because no one's talking publicly.
No, they can't.
Behind,
That's why they came up with the story. Well, you know, there's a party inside the Diddy party. And I went to the first party, but I left early. I never made it to Diddy After Dark. There were public relations teams right after Diddy got arrested running around telling everyone to say that.
Of course.
The question is this. If all you went to was the first party,
how do you know about the other party?
Anything about the After Dark? Why would you say I left early? Why wouldn't you just say you left
Early
when
from
the
what?
party ended?
Exactly.
Because how would you know there was another party if you weren't informed?
Facts.
Exactly.
If you went to the Diddy party and nothing happened and it was the first party, your speech wouldn't be, oh, well, I only went to the first party. I didn't go to the after party. You wouldn't say that.
Because who doesn't go to the after party? Who doesn't go to the after party? If the party ends at 11 o'clock and there's another party, I want to go to the next party. If the next party is going to be better than this party, why would I not go to the after party? We all go to after parties. The after party is more lit than the actual party. So why would everybody say they left before the after party started? Why would you leave? Who doesn't want to go to the after party? So yeah, these people lying. I didn't go to the after party. Why not? Why?
Because you wouldn't have known about
Exactly.
it. You would say, I don't know what anybody's talking about. I went to Diddy's party. It was a white party. It was
And I went
dancing. It
home.
was wild. But at the end, we all went home.
We all went home.
That's not what y'all are saying.
Nope.
You're saying, I didn't go to the second party. I only went to the first.
I'm sorry. I ain't never been to no party that had a second party and didn't go to the second party. If there's a second party connected to the first party, I'm going to go to the second party. So they lying.
The only thing you're proving is that you're hiding being there.
Yeah.
Facts.
Because you wouldn't have known about another party.
Exactly.
We're not lying.
You are lying.
Well, the internet argues about who the girl in the D&G top could be. Is it Misha? Is it Jane Doe? Is it somebody completely different? We seem to be missing the main point. There was a congressional hearing.
We found out, for anybody that is just tuning in, the person that is in the Jane Doe photo is Anna Kane. She has an ex-husband of a famous hockey player.
Was with Natanya. I had nothing but positive things to say, and I still feel the same way. I do not believe you should be doing all that you're doing. I think you need to get counseling.
Counseling.
Yeah, I do need counseling.
See, here's the thing. Jaguar is not going at this woman and calling her all kinds of names. She's trying to let the woman know, like, yo, you need to get some therapy. And this is what we need to do. Like, get these people off of our platforms and get them some goddamn therapy. And this is right here, Sean Atwood. Sean Atwood is at the bottom. If y'all can see the white guy at the bottom, that's Sean Atwood. So shout out to Sean Atwood. Listen to this, y'all. Jag is trying to get this woman off of social media and go get some therapy.
In Miami and Paris, nowhere near Texas.
Yeah, but well, you have a twin out there that talked about the same thing you talked about.
Wait a second.
But okay.
Wait a second. I am telling you.
See how she patient?
That story that you're telling about me as fact and true that you have repeated on several platforms now. It's not possible. It never happened.
To who? That I never talked to you?
No, not in 2012.
Never happened. You're a liar.
I don't know what year. 2012 is the year I think that I signed the paper.
That's what you've been saying.
Ma'am, you're a liar.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the year I remember them contacting me. But I was having conversations with various people in the club because, like, celebrity
TVJ. Do you understand?
You see, Jaguar isn't arguing. She's just like, ma'am, you're lying. Get off social media and go get some therapy. You're lying. She's a liar.
TVJ and everybody was like coming to that club. A lot of people came to that club.
I know who hangs out at Cabaret, and the reason why I know the girls at the strip club was because after I moved to Dallas in 2016,
she was an Uber driver.
I was Lyft driving, and I always drove the girls home at night.
Yeah.
See, that was 2016.
So is it possible then that it's just a mix of timelines or jagged memories, overlapping from, I don't know.
No, I'm saying flat out, she never met me or spoke to me at all. I do not know her.
See, Jag knew this woman was lying a long ass time ago.
The only time I've ever spoken to this young woman was with Natanya.
Look how she looking. Look how Misha looking.
Nothing but positive things to say, and I still feel the same way. I do not believe you should be doing all that you're doing. I think you need to get counseling.
Yeah, I do need counseling.
I think you need to get in serious therapy immediately. I think you're doing yourself great harm.
Yep.
Do you realize that the things that you're seeing
Let's just play it a minute and then you
Offline,
you
I'll
can't
let
say.
know.
The internet will figure out who got cut out, though.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh,
I'm
somebody's
sure.
already doing a forensic analysis for sure. There's probably a whole Reddit community devoted to finding the lost 2 minutes.
So here's part 2 of the Adria English story that she is actually doing interviews all over YouTube and a couple different places. She did interviews. She did have a lawyer and they did file a lawsuit, but those lawyers have now decided that, well, it was a couple weeks ago that they asked the judge to release them from the case only because they found inconsistencies in her story. So the lawyers did ask for them to be.
Thank you, Joshua, for the $50 Cash App. Thank you so much. Cash App is at the bottom of the screen. Cash App, $AARON 1000. Shout out to Joshua. Drop 50 ball. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Joshua. I appreciate you.
Be removed from the case, and now she's searching for a new lawyer. She is explaining how different situations happen between her and her friend Misha, who I'll be talking about in a minute. Her and her friend Misha, how they were kind of baited into being ex-workers.
No, they were baited into letting Lionel B manage them and letting him hold him out. Quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Mama, sit down, let's play this game. In these cards we heal our pain. Face to face we both explain. Maybe find our bond again. Years of anger lose their sting. We both said some hurtful things. Let these questions heal broken strings. Let this game and fractured wings. Like mother, like daughter, we are the same. You'll see when we play this game. My inner child just wants to be seen. I forgive you, do you forgive me? The hurt, the neglect and disrespect, wounds can be healed in these 2 decks. Even though our past attempts have stalled, Mama, please just don't withdraw. Like mother, like daughter, we are the same. You'll see when we play this game. My inner child just wants to be seen. I forgive you, do you forgive me? The hurt, the neglect and disrespect, wounds can be healed in these 2 decks. Even though our past attempts have stalled, Mama, please just don't withdraw. Like mother, like daughter, we are the same. You'll see when we play this game. My inner child just wants to be seen. I forgive you, do you forgive me?
Y'all make sure to buy the card game now. The song is about my mother-daughter card game. Make sure to get the card game.
Even though our past attempts have stalled, Mama, please just don't withdraw.
Someone said they wanted to see the apology video again. I'll play it right now. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. If y'all like the song, drop some fire emojis in the chat. If y'all like the song, drop some fire emojis in the chat. That is a commercial for my mother-daughter card game. I'm still working on how to make the commercial or whatever, but that is the song that I'm going to use for the commercial. My mother-daughter card game is meant to help mothers and daughters rekindle their tumultuous relationship with each other. So make sure to hit the link under this video, hit the link that is in the chat, and if anybody doesn't see the link, go to deeperdiscussions.shop. deeperdiscussions.shop. That's where you can find both of my card games. All right, so this is the apology video.
Yeah. Someone comes to you with a story in good faith. Oftentimes, you can only go off of what appears to be the truth.
Now, it has been revealed recently that Misha was not the girl in the D&G photos. On behalf of my team, we'd like to extend an apology to all my subscribers and viewers for not doing a deep dive with the research behind those particular photos.
But I would like to apologize for the misled information about the D&G shirt. That's someone else's case. So I knew that I could not say that. That's why I didn't want Adria to go live and say anything about the D&G shirt. But everything that I experienced with P. Diddy is real. Everything that I went through is real. I just want to apologize to the misled information. I was on the table.
You were the girl on the actual table.
I want to apologize to the Jane Doe victim. I never said her story was my story.
So that is the apology. So somebody says, what inspired you to do the card game? It's really what my whole platform is about. I help women and men, not just women, but women and men find a way to let go of their childhood trauma. So I've been coaching women for about 7 years now, maybe 8, excuse me. And I help women let go of childhood trauma. So the best way for me to do that is to put it in a therapeutic, fun card game where mother and daughter can work their issues out together. Because to be honest with you, folks aren't going to therapy like they, need to. So how can I bring therapy to a mother and a daughter? Put in a fun card game. So there's 2 decks, a mother deck and a daughter deck. And each one of these decks have questions that you can ask the mom. And then the mom can ask questions for the daughter. And y'all can just get a better understanding of both perspectives. Because that's the biggest issue with mother and daughter relationships. Mom has a perspective. I'm your mama. You need to sit down and be quiet and listen to me. And daughter has a perspective. Like, even though I'm your daughter, I'm now grown and I have a say-so and I have a voice. Why don't you respect me as a woman instead of just looking at me like I'm your daughter? I'm not 5 years old anymore, mom. And mom doesn't understand that. So why did I make this card game? Same reason why I made this card game. It's just what I do. I look to, build relationships in a therapeutic manner, and a card game is the best way to do that. And somebody said, when will my father-son card game drop? That's going to be in 2025. I got like 2 card games coming before that one, but yeah, I got all the card games coming out. Just make sure to stay connected to me and you'll see what I got coming out next. But when it comes to products, you come out with one product at a time and then you come out with another product later.
Me on some, and she ran off with money, and that's money in that duffel bag.
So this stupid ass woman, Misha, is literally lying about Cassie also.
And I'm not.
So she's not just lying about the movie. She lied about Cassie.
Here to judge. I'm here for anybody who's being alleged victims to go ahead and tell their story and get it out there. And if he did these things, then he's responsible for it. But there's some inconsistencies and some things that just don't make sense. They don't add up. And this here is Misha. She recently did an interview on Sean Atwood, as well as a couple of other different YouTubers.
Thank you, Christy, for the for the Cash App. Thank you, Christy, for the Cash App. Appreciate you.
She is the individual who was in the picture laying down as like fruit on the table. And
no, she wasn't. If she was laying on the table, she would not have been looking like fruit. She would have been looking like guava melons, or because she got big old. So no, she was not fruit.
Then she explains how she was made to do different things with different people, and how allegedly P. Diddy forced people to do things with her as well. She did tell one story that was very heartbreaking. Like, all of the stories are heartbreaking, but how Diddy had her and another guy in a room, and the guy didn't want to do the things that Diddy was allegedly requesting him to do to her. And he said to him, like, if you don't do it, then I'm gonna do it to you. And pretty much that was engaged in intercourse, allegedly, right? And these stories are just, they go on and on and on, y'all. Like, it seems like this happened to her over a course of years. So I'm just listening to the stories, trying to piece things together just like everybody else. Tell me what y'all think. Have y'all heard about Misha and Adria?
Confirm, you were the one that had the D&G tank top on, correct?
Yes, I was. Cassie saw me when Cassie was running. Cassie was mad because she had to watch him fuck me on some, and she ran off with money.
You see what I'm saying? This woman done threw Cassie in here. Talking about she was in the hotel room up the hall, and she got mad. This woman needs to be put in jail or a mental asylum.
And that's money in that duffel bag she was running with. Aretha Franklin gave me and this other guy, we think it's BCP powder, but it was
Aretha Franklin.
cocaine. So after we ate it like BCP powder, we had to get instantly. So I got to use the restrooms. I don't give a fuck about you have to use the restroom. Get on the stage. And I could not.
So she about to doo-doo on stage.
I hold it. And I'm telling him I got to use it. Please let me use it. And he's like, no, I keep dancing. So I on everybody.
So she ran around doo-dooing on everybody. So she doo-dooed on Aretha Franklin.
I'm up there just static dancing, got my hands waving. Everybody, I'm looking around. Everybody looked at me disgusted. So I'm just still on the stage. I remember
just on the stage, just shitting everywhere.
I remember Denzel saying that you ain't got no respect for nobody, but I think
now Denzel. So you shitted on Denzel too?
Some shit hit him and his wife when everybody was looking at me like this thing, this nasty, but nobody can help me. Nobody,
bruh. And this is the dumb shit that Lionel B allowed on his platform. That's why I say Lionel B is also an idiot or a scammer. You can either be an idiot or you can be a scammer or both.
We had to get instantly. So I got to use the restrooms. I don't give a fuck about you have to use the restroom. Get on the stage. And I could not hold.
I'm thinking that perhaps having the position that she is in terms of being a little bit more firm.
All right, let's talk about a little bit of Blink Twice. We're going to talk about Blink Twice a little bit and back it up a little bit.
So I'm just still on the stage. I remember Denzel saying that you ain't got no respect for nobody.
I'm trying to back it up to the point where her stuff stops and the video starts. So just give it a second. Give it a second.
When Twice originally came out, and I was like, oh, it's clearly a reference to Epstein Island.
So at the top, you got Diddy parties, and at the bottom, you got Blink Twice. Do you see how Blink Twice had everybody wearing white, just like Diddy's white parties?
And everything that was going on there. Now with everything coming out about PDD, I firmly believe that although it is still a reference to the Epstein Island, it is also very much a reference to what was going on with PDD. Down to the wardrobe, down to, you know, the white parties and all of that, down to the Beyonce needle drop. Am I in my head? Like, am I overthinking this? It is always so interesting to me to see films like this, like expose type films being done by female directors, although they might not seem like expose to begin with, but the more you start thinking about it, the more you're like, is it showcasing the darker side of the lives of the rich, whatever? But what makes it even more interesting is when it's a person who is a little bit more firmly planted in the industry, obviously considering who her parents are, and I don't know why, but in my head I'm thinking that perhaps having the position that she is in terms of being a little bit more firmly planted in the industry as opposed to some of the other filmmakers.
Natural says, wait, she came at Jag the other day out of the side of her neck just to apologize for disinformation, which Jag called out. Exactly.
Just kind of being able to expose that a little bit more obviously at the not having as much of fear of retribution. I don't know if I'm making any sense. Let me know if I am, but it's been on my mind so much of fear.
I'm gonna take it because this movie is so wild, so let's break it down. This one starts out with this tech billionaire named Slater King. He is doing a public apology because of something that he did in his past. It's a big scandal that we don't really know any information about, but it's bad enough that he's stepping down as CEO. Then we skip ahead to a big event that he's hosting for his company. There is 2 waitresses named Frida and Jess, they're friends, and somehow Frida has a run-in with Slater King, and this just leads to him inviting both of them to his private island. Once they get to the island, they're asked to surrender their phones, which Jess kind of finds this a little weird, but they go along with it because, hey, they're on a private island with a billionaire. What could go wrong? The other guests include Slater's business partners, a photographer, and then 3 other women. The women are treated to their own lavish rooms, and they're gifted a gift bag that has this perfume in it, and all expense paid for, food, drinks, just a good time. They're having a
Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. If you have not already hit the like button, make sure to hit the like button on my channel or Jaguar Wright's channel. And for anybody who is wondering what is going on, I am Mr. Let Go. Me and Jaguar are sharing this live stream. So follow me if you are a Jaguar Wright person. And if you are one of my people, make sure to follow Jaguar Wright. My channel is Mr. Let Go, MRLETGO on YouTube.
Great time, just late night parties, late night shenanigans. Like, I want to join in on this. I think it looks really fun. But then Frida is kind of clashing with another girl named Sarah, and Jess is starting to notice these gaps in her memory, and it's just leaving her very unsettled. Frida has a run-in with one of the maids, and the maid seems to recognize her, and there is a language barrier, but she keeps calling her Red Rabbit. And this is where things take a turn. They're having a late night party and Jess ends up being bit by a snake. She kind of has this big freak out and just goes crazy, and she wants to get out of there. She wants to leave. She wants nothing to do with this place. She thinks that there is just something very wrong going on here. And I just have to say, always trust your gut. If you need to get out of somewhere, get out of there, because usually your gut is right. Frida basically brushes Jess off, tells her she's overreacting. Jess goes to bed, and that is the last we see of her. So the next day, Frida wakes up and she goes and hangs out with the other women. They're just relaxing by the pool. The guys decide that they're gonna go out on a fishing adventure. And so this kind of leads Frida to go on an adventure and just kind of explore the area. She finds a room with all of these identical red gift bags, and when she's in there, the maid ends up catching her and tricks her into drinking venom. The venom somehow causes her to remember all these strange events, including
So remember that part, right? Where is, hold on, let me see, 2137. So Misha dumbass says the same thing right here. The same exact thing.
Everybody's drinks and shit, because everybody acting like they couldn't remember. But when this witchy lady, she gave me, she was in a red room, and the room had mirrors everywhere, and it was a yellow snake in the damn sink. She gave me the venom, and whatever she gave me, it made me still be numb. But whatever she gave me, it made me coherent. Like I was coherent to everything, but
So you remember that, right?
Move.
So back to what the lady is saying.
need to get out of somewhere, get out of there, because this big freak out and just goes crazy. All expensive. Once they get to the island, they're asked to surrender their phones, which Jess kind of finds this a little weird, but once they all expense paid for, food, drinks, just a good time. They're having a great time, just late night parties, late night shenanigans. Like, I want to join in on this. I think it looks really fun. But then Frida is kind of clashing with another girl named Sarah, and Jess is starting to notice these gaps in her memory, and it's just leaving her very unsettled. Frida has a run-in with one of the maids, and the maid seems to recognize her, and there is a language barrier, but she keeps calling her Red Rabbit. And this is where things take a turn. They're having a late night party and Jess ends up being bit by a snake. She kind of has this big freak out and just goes crazy, and she wants to get out of there. She wants to leave. She wants nothing to do with this place. She thinks that there is just something very wrong going on here. And I just have to say, always trust your gut. If you need to get out of somewhere, get out of there, because usually your gut is right. Frida basically brushes Jess off, tells her she's overreacting. Jess goes to bed, and that is the last we see of her. So the next day, Frida wakes up and she goes and hangs out with the other women. They're just relaxing by the pool. The guys decide that they're gonna go out on a fishing adventure, and so this kind of leads Frida to go on an adventure and just kind of explore the area. She finds a room with all of these identical red gift bags, and when she's in there, the maid ends up catching her and tricks her into drinking venom. The venom somehow causes her to remember all these strange events, including the fact that she has not seen Jess in a while. When she approaches the other women to find out where Jess is, they have no idea who Jess even is and no memory of her. She continues to investigate and she finds that there is this flower that is indigenous to the island and it causes your memories to be completely wiped away. This flower has been being added to their food and that perfume that they all received when they arrived to the island, and so that is what is causing all of their memories to be skewed. Frida gets Sarah to drink the venom, which causes Sarah's memories to start to resurface. They trick the other women into drinking the venom to restore their memories.
So this is what Misha said that she did.
And at this point, the men come back from their fishing trip and Frida and Sarah are just starting to get really paranoid. And this is where the movie gets really disturbing. Frida's memories fully come back and she realizes that every single night the men are essaying them and then using the flower to wipe their memories. So earlier on, when Jess was bit by the snake, they weren't able to wipe her memories and so they had to her. I am going to censor myself a little bit, but Frida finds these Polaroid pictures of all these women. They're with these men and the men are holding those red bags that we've seen earlier on. And so it's implying that Slater King is inviting all these men out here to basically are these women and wipe their memories clean, which is just very disgusting and very disturbing. And this scene, I don't get like triggered very easily, but this scene was pretty triggering. It's not crazy graphic, but just like the implication of it is just disgusting. But then he's basically sending these men home with these gift bags of perfume so that they can do things outside of the island.
So he's distributing this stuff that is making women forget so they can just do this to their own women, which is disgusting. So that these bags is like a store.
Basically, at this point, all the women's memory of
So what his business, well, part of his business was in the movie Blink Twice. One, you pay to come to this island and are all these women as much as you want, right? And then as you leave, you buy the stuff that made the women forget so you can do it to other women. So the entire island is like a store. You come to the store, do all this to these women, and then leave home with the same product. That shit is crazy. That shit is so crazy. Hold on. Somebody just said something. Shout out to you, Mr. Let Go. I love your commentary, raw and real. If they lying, point them out. Facts. Shout out to Lifestyle of a Rich Bitch First Lady iPhone Station. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And shout out to Jaguars people. Y'all showing a lot of love. I appreciate y'all. I'm just meeting y'all. Shout out to y'all. And make sure to follow my channel, Mr. Let Go. MRLETGO. If you are one of Jaguars people and you have already subscribed to my channel, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you are one of the Jaguars people and you are now subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. To the people that are watching me from Jaguars channel, subscribe to my channel right now. Put a 1 in the chat if you have already subscribed to my channel and you are new to my channel. Put a 1 in the chat if you've already subscribed to my channel. And I just want to say thank you all. Shout out to Mayhem. Shout out to Emma. Rock On. Shout out to Judith. Shout out to Bliss Forever. Shout out to Cool Chili Girl. Shout out to Carlo. Shout out to Star Shadows. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all.
came back and they are just going berserk on this island and pretty much everybody is gone. So the only ones left are Slater, Frida, Sarah, and this other guy, but for time's sake, we don't really need to talk about him. And then we get another twist that this was not Frida's first time on the island. She had been there before, and that is why the maid recognized her. She did hit her head, and so her memories were wiped clean, and she completely forgot about it. I don't understand how she could have got back. Like, how was she put back in this situation unless he had like a strange obsession with her or something? The red rabbit reference from the maid is because the last time that Frida was there, she had red rabbits on her fingernails. Slater's in a room with Sarah, and he basically admits that his whole public apology was just a facade and that there is no forgiving, only forgetting. While he's distracted, Frida sneaks a little bit of the perfume into his vape, so this causes his memories to completely be wiped.
Shout out to Natural. So I want y'all to go watch this movie. So I'm not going to tell y'all how it ends. So I'm going to skip past this because it was a good ass movie. I don't want y'all to just hear that and not go watch it.
So the power dynamic has flipped.
I'm gonna just
Did Slater keep the badass maid around? Let's chat about it in this video, but first, spoiler warning ahead. So the badass maid, who is literally listed as such in the credits for the movie, is kind of the catalyst for women figuring out that something is wrong and what is wrong. That is mainly done through this scene right here, where
shout out to Dr. Michelle. I wish I had some noise makers. Dr. Michelle, shout out to you. Thank you so much for the $50 super chat. I love you. You are so dope. You are always just pulling up on me, just like randomly, like, bah, here you go. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Dr. Michelle. I appreciate you.
Where she gives Frida the venom of the snake that counteracts the effect of the flower. I covered her significance in the other video that this comment is on, so if you want to see that video, click through on there. But in this video, let's talk about why Slater would keep her around. And I genuinely think that the reason why he never took her out is because he never saw her as having any significance. In his head, he would have never...
I think it's because she couldn't speak English and nobody really would understand her.
Seen her to be any threat to him, because who even is she? Not only that, but he needed the native population of the island to be dealing with snakes, because he knows that the venom of the snake counteracts the effect of the flower. So I genuinely see that he never ever saw her as anyone who could have any impact, because Slater never sees women as someone worthy of their own autonomy. Not only that, but older women he dismisses even more. We see that through the maid, but we also see that through his assistant. But little did he know that she would actually be the key to his downfall. And I absolutely love the scene at the end of the movie where she sees all of that burning down.
No. I don't want to give away the ending of the movie. I don't want to give it. So y'all got to figure that out yourself. Y'all go watch the movie.
Bags keep reappearing throughout the movie, but in the beginning we mainly see them handled by Slater's assistant as she keeps dropping them. As the movie progresses, we continue seeing them as a mystery. We don't know what's inside until the very end, when we realize that all of those bags contain the perfume that women keep spraying on themselves that makes them forget the horrible things that happen. Before we learn that, we see multiple men on the island with those red gift bags, including the therapist that eventually leaves with one of them. So what is the significance of them? Let's look at it from different perspectives, with the biggest one of them basically being the gift of forgetting. As we have established in a lot of my prior videos analyzing this movie, the color red, which is very, very prominent in this film, represents the loss of memory / the loss of power. And them being the gift bags, they are the gifts of forgetting. I think that when it comes to the assistant, she's the character that is shown to be enabling what is happening on the island. And with her continuously dropping the bags throughout, it kind of shows us that she could have had the impact but chose not to. And with how it relates to the men on the island, specifically someone like the therapist who comes to the island from time to time to enjoy what it has to offer, I think that they live with those gift bags to keep using them outside of the island itself. So in a weird way, it is
What channel am I checking my TV now? My channel is Mr. Let Go. MRLETGO. Real simple. MR Let Go. Mr. Let Go. MR Let Go. MRLETGO. Really simple.
a gift of forgetting, but it's also a sign of imminent danger to the women who are on the island. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the bags. What do you think? Do you agree?
Oh, y'all talking about where to watch the movie at? Somebody said channel. Yes. Thank you, Mayhem and Miracles. Thank you. I appreciate you. Everybody subscribe to my channel. Everybody subscribe to my channel. Everybody subscribe to Jaguar Rights channel. Everybody subscribe to Jaguar Rights channel. So my people watching, subscribe to Jaguar Rights channel. Everybody watching, subscribe to my channel if you are not already subscribed. And Jaguar's channel is what is her channel? Somebody type in both of our channels in the chat. Thank you. Somebody type in Jaguar Rights channel. My people, can you drop Jaguar Rights channel in the chat real quick, please? Where's my moderators? My moderators, where y'all at? Drop Jaguar Wright's channel in the chat. Thank you. The Jaguar Wright Effect is her channel. And my channel is Mr. Let Go. All right. Yeah, it's called the Jaguar Wright Effect. The Jaguar Wright Effect.
Do you disagree? Let's chat about it in the comments.
Up at a coffee shop and play this fun. Hey, how about we meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game? We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Fellas, buy this card game. Ladies, buy this card game. Buy about 2 or 3 card games. The main reason why people can't stay together isn't because they don't like each other no more. It's actually because their present family issues come up or their past family issues come up. But when you play Deeper Discussions, you'll be able to understand a person's family issues up front.
This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group. So have fun.
Question number 1. Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend, a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. The texture of these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
they ain't gonna
really
get wore out.
Durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.
All right, y'all. We got 7 people that have bought card games. Let's get to an even 10 real quick. Let's get to an even 10. All we need is 3 more card games sold, and that is it. We need 3 more card games sold. So hit the link. Everybody hit the link. The link is under the video. The link is in the chat. The link is pinned at the top of the chat. Let's get 3 more card games sold. I need 3 more people or one person to buy 3 card games or 2 card games or whatever. So let's get 3 card games sold so we can make it to an even 10. We got 7 card games sold. Let's get to 3 more people. So 3 people watching, hit the link and buy one of my card games or both of my card games. And if you do not see the link to buy my card game, say it in the chat and I'll help you out. The commercial happened at the most inappropriate places. The video is over. That's funny. Just subscribe. Thank you, Tracy. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And right here, this is Jaguar's channel right here. So our channels are linked. So Jaguar's people, subscribe to my channel. My people, subscribe to Jaguar's channel. Okay, you say you don't see it. All right, because you're on Jaguar's channel. You go to deeperdiscussions.shop. So if you don't see the link because you're on Jaguar's channel, go to deeperdiscussions.shop. Deeperdiscussions.shop. Type in just Google deeperdiscussions.shop. Deeper Discussions and .shop, and then you'll be able to see my links. Well, that will be the link to buy my card game. Long Gone, just sub to your channel. Shout out to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so my show is over. Do y'all have any questions? Mr. Let Go channel link is pinned at the top of the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Jaguar. So real quick, let's do this. I want to drop the link. If anybody wants to come up, I'll wait a second. So if anybody wants to come up to talk about Lionel B, to talk about the Three Stooges, to talk about these women, to talk about Blink Twice, to talk about Jaguar Wright, I'll give y'all a second. So I just dropped the link in the chat if y'all want to come up and share your opinion on anything we've talked about thus far. So I'm going to play a commercial, and if y'all want to come up, hurry up and come up, and then we'll have a conversation. The link says it starts with StreamYard.com. So I just dropped the link if anybody wants to come up. So I'm going to play a commercial, and if somebody wants to come up, we'll talk after the commercial is over. Be right back. Drop it again. With a solution that will help every woman watching, regardless of age, regardless of background. See, in my 7 years of coaching women, the number one thing that I hear in my coaching sessions is her issue or tumultuous relationship with her mother. So what I've done is come out with a card game that will actually help mothers and daughters come back together. We have to get to the source of a woman's pain, her inadequacies, her insecurities, and heal that little girl inside of her before she goes out in the world as a woman. I call Like Mother, Like Daughter therapy in a box. Therapy in a box is 50 questions for the daughter to ask the mother, questions that you always wanted to ask. And it's also 50 questions for the mother to ask the daughter. But when you're able to ask the questions that you always wanted to ask to your mother without her getting upset, without her pulling rank on you, the lines of communication are now open. When women are finally able to forgive their mother, relationships outside of the household would then blossom. Because for most women, there's a hurt little girl inside of her that never had an opportunity to be seen or heard. But all that stops when you buy my new Like Mother, Like Daughter card game. Order it now. The link is under this video. Click the link and let's start healing. All right. What's up, Jack?
Well, I just wanted to stop by before you ended your show and before you brought anybody up and ask you, how do you feel about this community sharing watch party business we got going on?
As in what? Because you said watch
Like, are
party.
you feeling it? Are you feeling the love coming from
This
the
right here?
Jaguar Right effect? Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it.
They're
Yes.
they're enjoying you. And the truth is part of the reason why I asked you if we could do this is because no matter how I feel on the inside, I got to be careful about how I speak on things because everything that I say is misconstrued.
Mhm.
Everything that I say is taken out of context, or you got somebody remixing it, or, everybody's a DJ on YouTube.
Yeah.
So it's like, I really love your commentary. It's a subject that I was going to talk about in some way, shape, or form. But I'm like, how about we just open up the door and let my audience hear it from someone else's point of view that's totally biased, unbiased and not, because the truth is there's going to be a little bit of bias that creeps in.
Yes.
If you're personally involved, especially when you've been personally attacked, like me, Natanya, now Ronnie Bo, Gene Deal, like there's a lot going on. So you're smart. And not only that, I'm a black owned business kind of broad, like we've pretty much gotten our life down to the point where mostly everything we buy is black owned. Um so when I see what you're doing, and shout out to my girl, McGloverful, Dr. Megan McGlover, she's actually doing her Healing the Inner Child workshop this weekend.
Me
We
and
just
her
got
me and her fell out. Me and her was really cool. And I did a video and she started dissing me. This was a long time. I've known Megan for like 4 years. And I did a video. I even remember the video. I said it was like about the 90-day rule. It was some random shit. And then she dissed me about the 90. I had a different opinion than her about the 90-day rule. And then she started dissing me. I'm like, what? We was cool. We did videos together and everything.
You know
Shout out to
what? Shout out to Megan. Leave the past in the past. You know she's a very passionate woman. Very passionate.
Megan. She doing
But
good. I ain't seen her
she's
so.
doing great. Actually, me and her are gonna be doing some projects together. And
Oh, real quick, real quick. I'll
yeah.
tell you. She did a second diss video about me, right? And I called her phone while she was doing the video, and she was like, "This is Mr. Let Go right here." I'm like, that's how close we was really cool. But I'm like, what is you doing? But go ahead.
Listen to me. I'm not getting in the middle of that. You a grown ass man with a strong opinion, and that's a grown ass black woman with a strong opinion, and I'm gonna let y'all thug it out. But I would love it if you would come, I don't know, and just hang out, on some of the projects that we have coming up because I
Yeah.
love your outlook. I love your aspect, and we need more black people who really just care about black people being better, just doing
Yeah.
better.
Let
Like,
me know
forget
what y'all
make.
got going on. What
Oh,
y'all got going on?
absolutely. Well, we're gonna be doing the Blink Twice watch party on Monday at
Okay.
4 p.m. Pacific time, so that's 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you or any of your people want to come through, we tried to do it the last time. They got into our unlisted link, reported the thing, tried to shut us down, but
Wait, why? Who? What?
the Hater Brigade on YouTube.
They
They did.
reported
Yeah,
Patreon?
yeah. Yeah.
Golly. Yeah, I would love to come. Like, just
So anyway, we're going to be doing the redo on Monday. But one of the survivors that I work with, not a Diddy survivor,
okay.
but she has had some nasty dealings with Akon. Um, yeah, she just got out of the psych ward. She was put in there for telling the truth. Yeah, and her sit down with us last week for the Blink Twice watch party. She carried it on and she talked everyone through and she went through decoding all of the symbolism and stuff like that. So even though they didn't get to watch the movie, they did get the information. So this time we're going to do the movie. We're going to talk during the movie. We're going to take some breaks. So if you want to come do
Yeah.
any commentary, feel free. You got me on Instagram. I'll send you a reminder and invite your people to come out because the truth is, if more of us had known about this amazing movie made by this black female,
Black female.
we would have all smelled that Misha shit from a mile away.
When
And
I first seen the video, because it showed up, because all this Diddy stuff shows up on my algorithm, and the
yeah,
first day Lionel B, you see somebody, but you don't know the person. So
yeah,
Lionel B came up and he was interviewing her, and the second she started talking about this witchy lady and all this dumb shit, and I was like, I just clicked off. I was like, and then people started saying she was lying. I was like, I don't know this dude. I ain't gonna say nothing or whatever. But once I started realizing how many views the video was getting, I was
he
like, yo,
got
this
so
might have.
many.
That's what I'm saying. No, I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about the views. I'm like, yo, this might affect the Diddy case.
I know.
So when it got
million.
to 1 million views, I was like, yo, I gotta say something because 1 million views could affect the case.
Yeah.
He can easily say all these people don't watch the video, so you got to give us a mistrial. That's when I came out and talk about it.
Yeah, well, he's got 2 brand new Teslas that somebody said Jay-Z bought for him, allegedly. So whatever it is, pride comes before the fall.
Mm-hmm.
And if you are working on behalf of these animals, they're going to leave you holding the bag.
Or they're gonna delete you.
Yeah, holding a bag, some bag. But what I
A
will
shit bag.
say,
You're gonna be
talk
holding a
about,
shit bag. Playing no.
but this is real. And I'm just glad we shared the stream. I'm glad people got to hear another opinion. My people love me. I think between both of our channels, we held down a solid like 1.5 to 1.7K this entire time. So
Whole
I hope we
time.
can do this again. And if there's ever any stuff that you see that I got coming up that you want to come and tap in and your folks want, just let us know.
1,000%. 1,000%. That's dope. That's
But this
dope.
is how no, but this is how we stop all of this lying crap. If the true ones and the real ones share each other's links, constantly promoting each other, we shore up the truth algorithm and then it can fight against that because that lie traveled really fast. And let's just be honest, if I hadn't to pull her card with Sean Atwood, this probably would have went on past Christmas.
Yep. And I don't know if you've seen it. I play when you pulled a card. Yep. Yeah. So my
And they
thing is,
were mad at me.
see, the thing about it is people see all of these different videos and they don't know who is cool with who or whatever, right? So when we link our videos, people now know who works with who's cool with who. So now everybody can understand, like, okay, it's these people over here and then these people over here. And it's not a whole bunch of random people.
You could get with this or you could get with that. You could
Yes.
get with this or you could get with that, you know?
I love it. Yeah.
So it's been fun. My people love you. Everybody over there, Mr. Let Go's link is pinned at the top of the chat. All you got to do before you go out, pop on that. And when you pop on that and it brings you to the page, make sure you hit that like button over here. Let's make sure both of these videos get at least 1,000 likes so it can travel through that algorithm, because we want people sharing the truth as fast as they share the lies.
And to my people, make sure to subscribe to not only Jaguar Wright's YouTube channel, but her Patreon is right here also. Is patreon.com//Jaguar Wright. So yes.
Let's watch this movie so nobody can pull our legs again.
Facts. I love it. I love it.
See you, Mr. Let Go.
All right, see you later.
Honey.
What up, brother?
What's going on with you?
What's up with you?
All right, man.
He on the device. You want to know what my screensaver is for one of my main phones?
What
Him
is it?
at his Apple book, his MacBook.
just
Because that's how I see him.
Yeah. We men, we working. We working.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
So salute to you. And we're gonna figure out you and Megan. We're gonna figure that out.
Yeah. Shout out, tell Megan to hit me up. I ain't talked to Megan in a minute.
I will. I'm writing the forward. I'm writing the forward for her second book.
Really?
Yeah, because you know she had stopped lying and now she's putting out and tell the truth. So I'm writing the foreword for it. So I got to finish that this weekend because deadline is coming. What an honor.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I love it.
Look at that. Small world.
Small world, right? All right.
Okay.
Talk to you later.
Bye. And guys, straight shooters, it's been fun.
All right. We got, hey.
Hello.
How are
Good
you?
afternoon. I'm fine. Well, good evening. It's 7:10.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I hope you're having a wonderful day today.
I am. Thank you for asking or inquiring, rather. I just wanted to come up for several reasons. My first reason is when I came across the Lamisha young lady. It was about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was just watching different things behind this person that was saying that they were this young lady in the DNG shirt, and it was on Lionel B show. And as I'm listening to her, being someone who has dealt with this type of trauma, but it being from family, it put me in a state of mind of I was twofold. I did not want to say she was lying, and then it hurt her or it hurts the process, because that's why people like myself and other victims don't say anything, because of that stigma that comes along with it, because people say that we're lying or it's too far-fetched or we're looking for attention, you know. And on the other half, I was thinking that, well, the things that she is admitting to, the unalivings of the children,
The
things of
story,
that.
unit, just
Yeah.
all this crazy. The snake. Yeah.
Yes, it was a lot. It was a lot, and I am looking at it from being in the legal field, and I'm thinking, well, if she claims she did say all this to the police, now that she's saying it again on a platform like that platform, and having as many followers that he has, and had as many people in the chat that it was, now there is no statute of limitations on murdering anyone.
Okay.
And so,
well, what she said was a lie though, because she said, "Don't say it," but I'll say slapping babies. I'll use that word. Yeah.
Okay.
But it was a lie though, right?
Well, you know, I guess if we could say it now because of all of the things that came out, that it is could be considered a lie. But the way that she's still pushing it on today, I just watched a video of her, and she's still carrying that the things that she said was true, and that this is now her that's on the table.
Yes, she did say that. She did say that. Yes.
So that carries now to say that no, she's not backtracking on
She's
everything
not
else she said.
backtracking. You're right.
Yes, sir.
I ain't even think about that.
And that's what's gotten me. That's what made me want to come up to talk to you, because
Oh no.
I'm wanting to hear your point of view as well on the fact that this has gotten past muddying the water.
Yeah. Yeah.
This now is going to now interfere with every juror that has the opportunity to be called in and to be picked. Although they did the grand jury, the trial doesn't start until next year.
May of 2025. So whether they pick the jury now, because I don't know how that works. Everybody most likely has
to go through selection.
Huh?
So they had the grand jury. After the grand jury is done,
okay,
they were able to bring charges, have him reined in because of all of the shenanigans that he's doing in the process of trying to be rendered bail.
Yeah.
It's going to be there's holding them up of picking the jurors.
Yeah.
But as sure as I'm sure of it, that now this last bail denial that we just received, I believe that now they'll be able to go through and pick the jurors.
Do you know how crazy it would be if he gets a mistrial because of this dumbass woman and all three of these dumbass people, because it's all three. Because she would be a nobody if it wasn't for Lionel B.
That's correct.
Yeah. So let me play what she said, and just hang out right there.
Okay.
For the misled information.
We'd like to extend an apology to all my subscribers and viewers for not doing a deep dive with the research behind those particular photos.
But I would like to apologize for the misled information about the D&G shirt. That's someone else's case. So I knew that I could not say that. That's why I didn't want Adria to go live and say anything about the D&G shirt. But everything that I experienced with P. Diddy is real. Everything that I went through is real. I just want to apologize to the misled information. I was on the table.
So yeah, she said
she's the girl on the actual table.
I want to apologize to the Jane Doe victim.
So yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
She's doubling down.
Get brought on charges for slapping babies. I'll just say, you're right.
Yeah. Yes. And this is tumultuous. This is a tumultuous situation because of the fact that we are still looking forward to the trial. And honestly, if I was his attorney, I could use this and we will be walking out of that federal courtroom.
Yeah. Yeah. For real. I see a mistrial happening. That's why I had to do my part by stomping on this fire, because this can get really bad. Because I'm gonna tell you this: if Diddy gets off, all of us are in trouble.
Oh yeah.
Because if he gets off, they can't try you twice, because that's double jeopardy.
But see, it's a RICO. See, they did it smart at the same time too. So I don't know if you understand him being filed charges under RICO.
So if it's a RICO, why isn't anybody else as a co-conspirator at this point then?
There are, but they are working with the state. They're working with them. So at this point in time, they don't have to be named. But if I really, really wanted to, all I have to do is go right downtown to the courthouse and file the FOIA request and get the documentations. Because I am a New York State resident, it would definitely be something that I would be able to achieve and acquire.
Okay.
So that it can be, we can find out those things, but then after we find that out, what is it that, like, the people with platforms, I'm trying to start mine to get it going, because I'm seeing that somebody has to speak up and speak out and not be scared of the backlash that the industry will give.
Mm-hmm.
Because we need to actually push the narrative to let it be known that not only is Mr. Lionel B lying, not trying to, take away from his income or whatever it is, but he put it out there. So now he
Yeah.
has to stand with it.
Yes.
You
I
know,
agree. Well, you can
also,
come on my channel. You can come on my
okay,
channel. Just send me a DM and we, and I'm not gonna be like Lionel B and say I want to be your manager. I just like sharing information with my community. So yeah.
I'm willing to do that, because we need not to allow this huge reasonable doubt to stand in there, because that could drop the charges for the sexual assault. Oh, shucks. The SA. I
Yeah.
apologize. The
Yeah.
SA that has been going on. He's in a RICO, so he has other charges that he still has to fight. But the ones that are keeping him in is intimidating the witnesses. And out of the intimidating the witnesses, it's because of the SA that we need to stand.
And illegal guns that have shaved off.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
that's something that he can get that knocked down to a misdemeanor, because he shares the house with other people.
Oh.
He shares the house with other people. So
I
he
need
could honestly
somebody like you with like you have some good understanding of these laws. So yeah, I would love to have you on my channel on a normal basis. So hell yeah, and help you build your channel up. Yeah.
Thank you. I would appreciate that, because I just want to stand with all of us as a community. We are all the reason why that the federal government is standing, because we pay our taxes and we are the people that they answer to. We are the bosses.
Right, I agree. Send me a DM right now, so you won't, because if you send me a DM, you'll end up in a request area, and I won't see you.
Which
So
DM where to? How do I send it to you?
right here is I am.
Oh, inside the chat. Okay.
No. Right here on the
Oh,
screen.
okay.
You see the screen?
IG. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I
All
am
right.
underscore Mr. Go. That way I'll be able to know exactly who you are, and then yeah.
Okay. All right. And it's if I'm not mistaken, let me go. I might have to leave out, because when I clear it out, it's gonna close me out. But I'll leave out, and I'll let you know in the chat. I'll leave some exclamation marks to let you know that I found the name, and I'll leave the name so that way you'll know it's me.
Okay. All you got to do is type in Mr. Let Go, MRLETGO, and one will just say Mr. Dot Let Go, and the other one would be I am underscore Mr. Let Go. So both of them will come up. Just DM the one that has a blue check.
Blue check.
Both of them are mine. Both of them are mine.
Thank you. I am Mr. Let Go. I appreciate that. And to the chat, thank you all. And let's get this reasonable doubt taken care of. We can't take this L.
Yes. And thank you for pulling up. And what is your name?
The pronunciation is Derision.
Derision. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Thank you. Y'all have a good day.
All right, nice to meet you. All right, y'all. So I am out. I think we got a lot done. I think we got a lot done today, y'all, and I think that's what it's about. It's not just about entertainment and there's all these other things. It's about getting something done. And what we're trying to get done is change the narrative to these Three Stooges are scammers, and we held them accountable, and we got their asses out of here. And I think that's a beautiful thing. I think we got a lot done just as a community. So shout out to y'all, because there will not be a me if it wasn't for y'all. So I appreciate y'all for being here, but I want y'all to know that we got something done today. I sound like I'm crazy. Today we got something done today. So this wasn't just a YouTube channel or YouTube video. This wasn't just Jag. It wasn't just me. We actually accomplished something. It was us, all of us. So shout out to y'all, because at the end of the day, this is going to go into the algorithm to go against the stupid shit that Misha is saying and Lionel B is doing and the Adria chick. We are now in the algorithm and we are going to add levity against the stupid shit that they're doing. So shout out to y'all. And somebody just said, hold on. Olivia said, I just ordered a mother-daughter cards. Thank you so much, Olivia. Let me see where we at. All right, we at 12 card games sold. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We are at 12 card games sold. So if you want one of my card games, the link is under this video or the link is in the chat. Or if you're on Facebook, the link is in the chat. You should see it, or the link is under the title of the video. So make sure to 1, hit the like button, 2, share this video. Because like I said, we need this video to get sent out everywhere to fight against Lionel B's 1 million view video. You know, this ain't gonna get 1 million views, but if we at least get to like 1,000 likes on my channel and Jag's channel, this will get put into the algorithm to combat that 1 million viewed video. So that's all we can actually do. Just do our part. So thank y'all. Hit the like button, share this video, and contribute to both of our channels in whatever way you can. Cash App is $AARON going across the bottom of the screen. Cash App is $AARON 1000. So contribute to the channel, buy our products, subscribe to Atwood. I forgot his first name. Hold on. Subscribe to Popcorn Planet. Subscribe to, what is his name? Sean Atwood's channel. Subscribe to Jaguar Wright's channel. Subscribe to my channel so we can all know who is on the team with each other. And that's all I got. Y'all have a good rest of y'all day. And check out my music video for my card game if you have not already.
Mama, sit down, let's play this game. In these cards we heal our pain. Face to face we both explain. Maybe find our bond again. Years of anger lose their sting. We both said some hurtful things. Let these questions heal broken strings. Let this game and fractured wings.
All right, I got the DM. Thank you.
Like mother, like daughter, we are the same. You'll see when we play this game. My inner child just wants to be seen. I forgive you, do you forgive me? The hurt, the neglect and disrespect, wounds can be healed in these 2 decks. Even though our past attempts have stalled, Mama, please just don't withdraw. Like mother, like daughter, we are the same. You'll see when we play this game. My inner child just wants to be seen. I forgive you, do you forgive me? The hurt, the neglect and disrespect, wounds can be healed in these 2 decks. Even though our past attempts have stalled, Mama, please just don't withdraw. Like mother, like daughter, we are the same. You'll see when we play this game. My inner child just wants to be seen. I forgive you, do you forgive me? Even though our past attempts have stalled, Mama, please just don't withdraw.
We meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game. We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Fellas, buy this card game. Ladies, buy this card game. Buy about 2 or 3 card games. The main reason why people can't stay together isn't because they don't like each other no more. It's actually because their present family issues come up or their past family issues come up. But when you play deeper discussions, you'll be able to understand a person's family issues up front.
This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group. So have fun.
Question number 1. Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper discussions, dating edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend,
Candidate.
a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. The texture of these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
They ain't gonna get
really
wore out.
durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper discussions, the card game.
Yo, somebody, Olivia said, how can I get the mother like daughter music? I'm going to post it on my Instagram page and on my Facebook page. So Olivia, if you're following me on Facebook, make sure to follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is right here. I am _Mr. Let Go. And I'm going to post it on my Instagram page right now. So thank you so much. And then you can get it from there. Thank you, Olivia. I appreciate y'all. Talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good rest of y'all day. Hit a like button if you have not already hit the like button. Hit the like button if you have not already hit the like button. Talk to y'all later.